Привет, Кекс. Сейчас переходим на другой экран. Я просто вчера не слышала уже интервью. Хотела послушать. Стрица. Продолжаем играть. Я не очень помню, на чем мы остановились, но мы продолжаем играть. Что было? Это точно третья книга. В сагу мы собрали рисунки. Нам нужно у этого пищевого чела придумать, как забрать инструменты. В душе нечего как это сделать. Я не помню, как это делается.
You wouldn't believe the amount of work that's required to keep the network running smoothly. Oh, the Dar. Lyle, what do you want? Oh, I thought you were one of them. You know, the magicals. Goddess knows why there's still magicals in the city. I thought they'd been deported.
С ним поболтаем.
Never mind. Take a seat, man. I'll buy you a drink. Where you from? You sound as sad.
My apologies. I need to be elsewhere.
Oh. Right. Next time.
Я не знаю, что с ним можно сделать.
Ulvik told me once of the legend of the Onyx Cockerel, High King of all cocks.
Have you found anything yet?
I'm working on it.
Enno and Nico are still out looking, and you're not. You should get to it.
Я не знаю, что
They take
делать.
their harvest festival very seriously. A whole month of excess, culminating in the Feast of Reaping on Reapmoon's Eve.
The worst
FPS
thing
низкий.
is...
Так. Это на стриме. Это определенно на стриме, потому что у меня все было только что нормально. Вот тут вот FPS пишется. Сейчас, секунду, поставь.
Rats.
Да, у меня сотни FPS есть тут. Это на стриме что-то. Так, как это фиксится на стриме? ЦП не перегружен вроде. Графика. Какие там штуки дергают обычно?
Clean out rat gizzards from a junction last week. Shadow take me, what a mess that was.
Лучше стало?
See, once the blood and guts get into the engines, there's nothing for it.
Дернуть синк сработало.
Профессиональный
Профессиональный стример, если у тебя что-то дропается в ОБС,
fasting is strongly encouraged.
Короче, если что дропается в ОБС, то нужно либо в синк потыкать, либо полноэкранный режим.
None is the times.
Там либо полноэкранный, либо оконный режим. Так.
I could knock him over the head with the butt of my blade, but I don't think Ulvik would approve.
Life's a series of tubes.
I'll drink to that.
A workbox. That's probably I'll just grab it and run, and keep running until the city and all of this is behind me.
Я в душе не чаю, что сделать с ним нужно.
Ulvik doesn't have the most sophisticated or upscale clientele, and I'm sure he's happy about that.
I do miss Old Town. Mercuria's just not the same without the magic ghetto.
Shh.
What?
But take a look around you. Is this the best place to lament the loss of magicals?
Well, we have lost something, haven't we? Is this town really better off without magicals? Be honest.
Honesty is the quickest way to the noose.
Ладно, понятно, где там. О, что с ним сделать? Нам нужно спереть у него... Закрыто, я поняла.
Ulvik's provided Bip with a cot down there, among the wine caskets and beer barrels. I believe the boys acquired a taste for strong drink.
Those tubes will make our lives better.
Really? How's that?
Так,
Well,
может быть, выйти и сломать какой-нибудь... Я помню, что этот квест был, но я не помню, как его делать вообще. Слово «вообще». Может быть, тут еще есть два варианта тоже развития, как его сделать. Может, сломать какую-нибудь трубу? Сказать, слушай, чел, почини трубу и... Сделать так, чтобы кто-нибудь спер инструменты. Не знаю, куда Лика и Энн ушли. Вполне себе рабочая тема. Вот приходишь сюда, так, сники, что-нибудь подламываешь, говоришь, слушай, чел, ты же это самое чинишь, да? Иди почини, пожалуйста.
Those paper dragons are illegal. They've been arresting anyone caught running them, but new ones pop up every day. They've put up ornaments all over town for the Festival of Reaping. Harvest season is important in the Northlands. Before our arrival, the street lamps were lit with magic spells. They've been replaced with modern electricity.
Чат, у вас есть идеи? Как нам забрать инструменты?
It's surprisingly quiet out. Usually these tables are busy until late at night. Granted, it is chilly and damp. Everyone's probably inside, carousing.
Ну чё? Ну чат же умный. Чат умный и подсказывает стримеру.
The wreaths are part of the Harvest Festival tradition.
Wanted. Эй, Кромвелл. Возможно, это какие-то известные люди или разработчики. Геймдизайнеры. Нам просто нужно что-то придумать. Типа мы должны наткнуться на какую-то идею, как его вывести из строя. Но нам никаких идей вообще не подсказали. Ну просто, блин. Лика и Энну просто куда-то свалили. И вариант должны найти мы. Как спереть у него инструменты. Хотя можно просто было, не знаю, найти какое-нибудь снотворное, подсыпать ему в пиво. Может, там пиво пьют. Спереть у него инструменты. Все быстренько сделать, вернуться. там что-нибудь достаточно сильное, какое-нибудь такое заклинание. Он проснется такой, что, я уснул, Улик сказал бы, что... Улик, да? Забыла. Сказал бы, что, чал, ты что-то перебрал.
The
Всё,
harbour master answers
идеально.
to the council, but all ships that dock here need a letter of permission from the emissary's office. So, in effect, the tower controls the harbour. Honor Hilaris has posted these bills everywhere. He's serious about his run for office. Under his leadership, the city watch will fester and rot.
Ну, я целых два варианта уже предложил. Чини трубы и сделай так, чтобы, не знаю, случайно по голове
The
ударили.
ghetto's been burned to the ground. Whatever's left in there, it's ruins.
Что, серьезно? В смысле, вы гетто сожгли? Ай, боже. Какие глупые сзади. Ну, хотя бы предупредили, сколько могли людей. Ладно, тут я ничего не вижу полезного. Ну, хотя бы радует, что квест нельзя проводить. Нет наблюдения. Ох, так. У меня просто переподключение к чату было, поэтому я свернулась проверить. Вдруг там еще было сообщение, я пропустила. Нет, я не пропустила. Так. Тут нифига не нашли. Внутри тоже непонятно, он там просто болтает. Сидит. Крыса.
There's food left on the table.
Что просто смотреть вариант невозможно. Ну да. Просто можно как-то более логичный вариант придумывать. Знаешь как, помести себя в эту ситуацию и что бы ты сделал? Все ближайшие варианты.
A crate full of angled pipe sections. Elbows, if I'm not mistaken.
Типа Лика точно бы предложил его куда-нибудь выманить, слегка по голове ударить, сказать, что он, не знаю, ударился об трубу. А мы его нашли. Ну, в смысле, именно мы нашли его, потому что мы как бы человек.
Pipe sections.
И
Surplus
нам бы он
or
поверил
spare
больше,
parts,
чем
I
какому-нибудь
imagine.
Лика. Ух. Инструмент уже на месте. Или вот, блин, мы с магами тусим.
This pipe has a hinged panel in it, but I'll need a tool to open it.
Нам нужно будет прийти сюда с инструментом.
Enu told me some believe the wreaths protect homes from Yaga, the Wicker Witch. You put a wreath on your door to show that you've made proper offerings. Goat eats leaves. Goat falls asleep.
Ах, смотри.
Interesting. Wait, I remember someone talking about this a while back. The mole, was it?
Чтобы догадаться про сонное, тебе нужно было посмотреть, как коза уснула.
They can't be wild goats, not in the middle of Mercuria. But who owns them? The city? Maybe this is how they keep the grass in the green trimmed. Goat eats leaves. Goat falls asleep. Interesting. Wait, I remember someone talking about this a while back.
What exactly are
A
you
mole,
doing to
was
that
it?
goat?
Ничего я не делала с ним.
Should I be jealous?
Jealous? Of whom?
А, ну ты чё?
I don't understand what you're saying to me. Where have you been this past month?
Away. Far away. Travelling, so... This goat, what's going on here?
It's
Мы просто по
rebel
голове
business.
всего пришли.
Clearly. How's that working out for you? Are you one of them now?
I'm atoning for my sins.
Right. But you are enjoying it.
I don't enjoy fighting my own people.
Придумать, как
Well, you
поделать
seem
все
to be
это
good at
можно.
it. Word is the resistance is gaining support, that people have hope now that you're there.
I'm doing what I can to help.
I heard you went the extra mile to extract information from our vile little Azadi officer. I'm glad he suffered. Maybe it would have been better to kill him, but A source inside the tower? Could be useful. And you
Ah,
got the
доброго.
information you needed. Your people fled Old Town in time, even if it meant the Azadi met no resistance. At least that explosive spell tore off a few limbs and heads.
What do you want?
Nothing. Nothing. I saw you. It's been a while. I wanted to say hello. Oh, I've missed this. The one-sided conversations, the sullenness and suspicion. I've come to enjoy it quite a bit. Anyway, goats.
We have a lead on the pipes.
Oh, that explains everything. I'll leave you to it then. I'm going to the Rooster later tonight. I need to speak with Ulvik. Maybe I'll see you there.
Maybe.
This is what I love about you, Kian. You're such a people person.
Such a people person. А мы просто посмотрели на козла, если что. Ничего с ними не делали. Так, вечерняя песня. Ну, просто меня удивляет, что догадаться усыпить чела ему пришло в голову только когда он увидел спящего козла. Но это же довольно логично, если он бухает, то он может случайно что-то перепить. Случайно. И мы можем спереть временные инструменты у него. Но это же, в принципе, логично. Ты в таверне, блин. Это не какой-то нужно быть гением, еще что-то. Это нормальное дело в тавернах, если кто-то упьется и уснет. Не знаю меры. Главное, правильно забайтить. А тут мы могли бы сразу, не знаю, ну, сразу пойти искать что-то спящее, там, либо обратиться к магам, которые бы нам сонное зелье устроили. Или спросить у Ульвика, может, у него что-нибудь такое есть.
This is Evensong. It works on goats.
Well, then it should work on the Azadi too.
Засчитано. Ну, типа варианты: попробуй что-то сломать, попробуйте его усыпить. Я не помню, Лика предлагал вариант его долбануть по голове, нет? Он точно должен был что-то такое сказать. Я уверен прям. Это же Лика. Агрессивный.
This one smells different. Malty, sweet. It's almost like the sugar ale from Southern Azadeh.
Да-да-да-да-да. Пей, пей, засыпай.
Now listen
Bye,
to
bye, bye.
Ulvik. It tastes like home, this does. It brings tears to my eyes. It is simply
Да-да-да-да. Без...
Don't take too long out there. If he wakes up without his tools, there'll be questions, and I won't have any good answers.
Да не то... Не тормози меня просто, значит. Мне нужно делать побыстрее. Так, изучить трубы. Одну трубу мы точно знаем. Где? Сейчас. Нет, не там. Мне нужна вот эта карта.
It's a map of the pipe network, with maintenance hatches marked in red.
Так, дерево. Хрен вас знает, где это. Пойдем по кругу. Нам все равно в ту сторону идти нужно будет. Тут явно нет ничего. Так, возле... А, это, наверное, есть возле... В смысле, да. Возле дерева, возле башни.
It won't budge. It needs a special tool to open. There's air flowing from right to left. like a tempest in a tube.
Так, раз. Где еще раз? Так. Куда-то прямо вон туда. Ну фиг его знает куда. Кстати, про Ягу я ничего не помню из
The
оригинала,
wreaths
если
are part of the
честно.
harvest festival tradition.
Абсолютно ничего не помню. Так. Я смогу пройти через вас?
There's official Azadi business going on here. You'll want to turn around and walk away.
Ага. На мне нет инвиза. Так. Да ничего мне это не говорит. Где еще одна труба тогда? Так, тут нет труб. Ну хотя бы у нас область очень ограничена. Ты там так побыстрее. Да-да-да, только побыстрее буду. Нифига не понятно. По его отметкам, где это вообще? Типа вот это самое. И смотреть слева от нее. И прям перед ней. Сейчас, постой. Слева. Справа. Это право, да? Так. Стой. Вот это дерево. Вот там. Вот это самое. Или он под вот этой здоровенной штукой имел в виду вот эту дорогу. И труба вон там находится. Похоже, да. Просто умеет рисовать. Персонаж хорошо.
There's a powerful wind blowing from right to left, and it carries something with it. Too quick to see, too fast to grab. I'll lose my fingers if I try and grab it. It's solid, and it's swift.
Изучите объекты с труб. Ой, серьезно? Ну, вообще, по закону таких квестов нужно туда что-то запихать в трубу. Так.
The gale's blowing from right to left.
Так, тут ничего нет, похоже. Угу. Нафиг я ее взяла, непонятно, но я ее взяла.
That didn't accomplish anything. Whatever's in there just bounces off the pipe.
Мне нужно какое-нибудь яблоко, наверное. Привет, киса. Бомбу. Так. Неплохо. Металлическая сферка, прекрасно.
Where did the orb come from? I should investigate where this pipe leads, hopefully to some answers.
М. Ну, я надеюсь, эта штука работает долго. А будет хорошо спать. Так. Это та же труба все еще, да? Да. Окей, она ведет вон туда. Так, а где она?
I need to find a way into that building tonight.
Угу. Прям сейчас?
Were you here when we had that horrible mess the other day?
I don't think so.
Or one of them, what are they called? Them ground crawlers.
Rats?
That's it, rats. One of them rats got into the pipes. Whoop! Got sucked right into the engine.
Whoa. That doesn't sound good.
Light, what a bloody mess. Literally. Guts, bones, hair, blood everywhere had to shut things down. And it was us who had to clean it. Engineers wouldn't touch it, said their hands are too valuable. I guess ours aren't.
It's a soldier's lot, isn't it? We do the grunt work. That's how it goes.
Well, I guess they think cleaning out rat guts is more important than us keeping watch and protecting them engineers in there.
Guess so.
Так. Нужно найти крысу. Так, есть что-то журнал. Что-то стоит. Нет. Похоже, нету этой штуки. И... Нет, нету. Я просто не поняла, что им нужно ему. Найти крысу. Сомневаюсь, что можно найти крысу. Это хорошо.
It's surprisingly quiet out. Use a pumpkin, an odd vegetable, native to the Northlands. We have nothing like it in Azadir.
Так. Пробраться задание следует трубам.
Keen.
Господи, что?
So we meet again, Azadi.
Да не ори ты!
Blade for battle.
Goddess, it's late, boy.
Иди
You
спать,
should be in
мальчик,
bed.
блин.
So should you. What you doing
Я не
now?
должен, я взрослый,
Chasing rats.
занятый человек.
I'm too busy to be talking to the boy. The boy appears genuinely interested. I've been told this is rare in children. Perhaps I shouldn't discourage him.
Смотри, объясняешь так, он все равно до нас докапывается, поэтому проще сделать так.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Are you that hungry? Rats taste like sewage. Trust me.
Удовлетворить любопытство ребенка, и все
I'm
отстанет.
not eating the rat. I need it for... It's work related.
Если не будет
is.
показывать.
Okay. Well, don't let me keep you from your rats.
Are you just going to sit there?
It's not every night I get a chance to watch you catch a rat.
А ты умеешь крыс ловить?
Fair point.
Слушай, Бип, ты умеешь крыс ловить? Выглядит так, как будто ты шаришь.
They're too quick.
You're not very good at catching rats, are you?
Крайне. Хочешь мне помочь?
You're taking way too long. I'm getting bored.
It's a leftover cheese and meats plate. I've dined here. The food's good. I would never have left any bits uneaten. They won't come close as long as I'm standing here.
Oh, so close. Well, not really.
Ah, yams. A few weeks ago, I'd never tasted yams. Now I can't get enough. I'm a budding yam aficionado. How can you not want yams? You vermin are truly beyond all hope of redemption.
This is more fun than throwing pebbles at Azadi guards.
У тебя есть идеи, а, Бип?
I thought being a rebel was supposed to be more exciting than this. I mean, rats? Really?
This reminds me of the story of the Teheran rat catcher. He too failed to grab the rats with his bare hands. Unfortunately, I don't remember how his story ended. Probably not well.
You're not very good at catching rats, are you?
Я не
There's
очень,
food
да.
left on the table.
Я могу взять еще одну штуку. А можно... Да, можно ли скомпайнить что-нибудь? Сейчас. Давай попробуем взять еще одну вот эту штуку. Может быть, мы можем крысу усыпить. И я бы подобрала трубу. У этой кошки глаза светятся красным. Так.
Here's some particularly potent cheese. Filthy shadow spawn. Eat it. Eat it all.
Ну.
Is it breathing? I don't know. And I don't care. It's a rat,
Got it!
and it's
Бедная
not
крыса.
moving.
I really didn't think you would. I'm impressed. Well, that was fun. What's next?
Next, you go home and stop
Мы будем
distracting
делать
me,
слишком
or I'll tell the other street
жестокую
urchins
вещь.
you have fleas.
Бедная
I
крыса.
have no home. You know that. I sleep in the cellar of the rooster.
Это
and
твой
kitten.
дом.
Good. It's the safest place around. So go back to your cellar and keep your head down. If I see you again tonight...
Please, got it. I'm sleepy anyways. That's why I'm going back. Not because you're telling me to.
Да, да,
And
да.
don't throw pebbles at Azadi soldiers.
Присматриваем за ребенком. Так. И шо, куда нам нужно поместить крысу? Ой, бедная крыса. О,
What was that sound? It was a squishy sound, sort of like...
You've got to be kidding me. Not again. Shut a damn ground crawlers.
I guess it's on us to clean up the mess.
That bloody engineer in there's not going to do it. So yeah, it's on us.
Right. Well, let's get to it. No time like the
бедная
present.
крыса. Ты пожертвовала собой ради хорошего дела. Спасибо тебе, крыса. Хотя бы у тебя был вкусный сыр. Так. А, мы все еще там, где нужно, окей, хорошо. Я думала, мы и в Старк вернулись. Мы в Аркадии, все хорошо. Так.
I don't know what these are, but they put me in mind of a lady's vanity, except with knobs. Lots and lots of knobs.
Хорошо. Хорошо,
More of
океан.
those odd metal orbs. They're doing something to them here. These are probably work tables, although I've never seen work tables with gauges and meters and knobs before. There's mathematics on that board. He's one of the people who work here. I've noticed others like him entering and exiting. They're odd.
You're not supposed to be here. This place is for engineers only. Please leave or I'll be forced to call the guards. I have a very loud voice when I'm scared.
One sound, and you'll be standing on the slopes of the first mountain, yelling at clouds.
Goddess. No problem. I'll be quiet as a... You're from Azadir. I've seen your profile in embroideries. I never forget a nose. You're the Apostle. Apostle Elvane. You're famous.
Maybe once. Now I'm just Kian. Your turn.
My turn what?
Your name. Who are you?
Firdaus. I'm Firdaus, lead engineer.
I don't know what that means. What do you do?
Don't you know? I thought you would have known. You know, from back when you were... I'm in charge of the team that encodes the spheres that make the engine tick.
What engine?
The engine that... you know, the engine. There's only one engine. The one that encompasses the entire city. It's what all the pipes are connected to. Didn't they tell you anything when you were... you know, before you were a traitor?
Assume that I know nothing. What is this engine for?
The engine calculates. That's why they call it the calculating engine. Big numbers, complex equations. My team, we give the engine instructions about how and what to calculate. This is called coding.
I understood none of that.
И тут программисты.
You can't be here. You're a fugitive, and this is a restricted zone. That's like two things that mean you shouldn't be here, and I could probably think of more if you need me to.
I have a sword, and I'm bigger than you.
Those are two things that count in your favor. Granted.
So what does this calculating engine do? What's its purpose?
I'm really not supposed to. Right. Bigger and sword. As I said, it calculates. I mean, it does more than that, but that's what it was built to do. Its core functionality. It adds, subtracts, multiplies numbers. Big numbers. And it does things with those numbers. Like, have you ever watched the stars in the sky at night?
I'm not just a man with a sword.
Of course. And you've seen how those stars move across the sky. Using a calculating engine, we can actually track those stars and predict where they're going to be in a year from now, or a century, or where they were a century ago.
Why are you tracking stars?
Well, we're not. I mean, it's just an example. We're not actually tracking stars. I mean, sure, we could if we wanted to, but... We're tracking dreams.
Dreams?
Dreams are very complex, which is why we need a big engine with lots of ticking parts to make complex calculations and predictions.
Right, so the part about not just being a man with a sword, assume that's all I am and start over.
Yes, fine. Those pipes crisscrossing the city, they're sort of like speaking tubes, connecting 100 sage masters, each with his or her own field of specialty.
So, it's like a university?
Well, I guess. Yes. Yes, this is a good comparison. A whole city filled with clever brains. The spheres pass messages between the different masters, and between them and us. We write messages, and we interpret messages. We tell the individual brains what to think about, and then they do the thinking, and report back to us. This allows us to write ever more complex messages, until finally we have the code we need, the ultimate message. That one we send to the tower.
Why?
Because that's where the biggest brain of them all is located. This is the hub of the Pike network, the engine's core, its heart, the nucleus of the meta... Well, you understand. The fact is, this is the most advanced and scientific task anyone's ever taken on, and we're doing it. You should be proud.
Why are you doing it?
Well, I don't quite know. Because we can? Because no one else can? Because the Prophet told us to, and gave us the tools to do it.
So, you don't know what it's for?
I write the instructions. I'm the man in the middle. Someone tells me what they need, and I tell the engine how to compute the answer. This is my job.
Who knows what the engine is for?
The Six, probably. The Prophet, certainly. Emissary Saya, I would imagine. This is above my pay grade.
Above your...
I was hired to write instructions for the engine and compute the spheres, not to ask questions. And not to answer yours either, Mir. You really should go before someone comes. We'll both be in terrible trouble. They usually check on me all the time. I wonder why they haven't.
I still don't understand. Why build all of this here in Marcuria? Why not in Sadir?
Because of the tower and what's below it. Vast eddies of, meta-energies.
Meta... Do you mean magic?
Magic? Magic? Of course not magic. This engine is the opposite of magic. It's the culmination of everything Azadir has strived for these last 100 years. An end to chaos and uncertainty. An end to superstition and irrationality. An end to magic. When the engine's fully operative and the programming complete, we won't need sorcerers or witchcraft anymore. We'll be able to do anything we want. With science. Reshape reality. Rewrite the laws of the cosmos. Remove death and disease, poverty, and warfare. The world will be run by scientists for the betterment of humanity.
What do dreams have to do with it?
The engine feeds on the building blocks of reality. Ideas, stories, dreams. Magic is highly detrimental to the system. See, sorcery causes chaos, injects uncertainties and fallacies into our calculations.
So, is that why magicals
are being relocated? We can't have them around while the engine's calculating. But as soon as we're done...
You believe they're being relocated?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. I mean, it's what they told us. Why would they lie? It's simple. The engine isn't compatible with magic, and we don't want anyone getting hurt. There's no room for sorcery in Mercuria. The magicals are better off in their new homelands.
They're being sent to prison camps.
Re-education camps. This is true, yes, but only temporarily. This is their first stop. Afterwards, they're given passage to their new homelands, where they can...
Do you really believe that? What would the magicals be re-educated to do? Forget that they're magicals? No, Firdaus. That's not the truth. They're imprisoned. Killed. They're not given a new home.
But they told us. They said they were... They promised they'd be safe and happy and... Oh, light protect them.
So this is why we're sending all the magicals away from Mercuria. Because of the engine.
Yes. Yes. That's why. I didn't know. I didn't know. There are children.
There are.
They lied to us.
Do you need to remove all magicals before starting up this calculating engine?
It's already running. I'm not... As long as the thaumaturgical interference is below the acceptable threshold for...
Pretend that I'm a very small and possibly very stupid child.
Oh. No. No, they don't need to get rid of all of the magicals. Just enough not to disrupt our calculations. We'll be done instructing the network in a couple of days. After that, they can pull the lever whenever they want. That's the last component of the engine. The tower. The one that will start feeding on and molding the dreams. Changing the world for the better. Yeah. I believe the official ceremony is a few days from now. The emissary will be there, together with the First, and the Prophet, and please don't kill me.
I'm not going to kill you. But what you're doing here is not the will of the goddess, Firdaus. Something is going on. Someone's...
Kian. I had a feeling it was you.
Mia? Goddess, what are you doing here, Hami? Where are your men?
Right outside. They can be here in seconds. You, engineer, what's your name?
I threatened him. He played no part in this.
Firdaus. I'm Firdaus. You lied.
I beg your pardon?
You promised they'd be safe.
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Go, Firdaus. This is not about you. Just remember what I told you. You're not doing the work of the goddess here.
I should have realized that taking Old Town was too easy. It was a distraction, designed to take my mind off the investigation. Commander Vamon and the emissary have been lying to me about your death. Why is that?
Because I'm a danger to them. And it's not the only thing they've lied to you about. This engine.
You betrayed us. You joined the enemy.
To stop Saya and Vamon, not to fight our people. Not to fight you.
Sister Saya is the emissary. Commander Vamon is your superior officer. They are your people.
They are traitors, Mir. They have betrayed our nation, our faith, and...
You should have come to me first, Apostle. You should have come to me. Instead, you've shamed me. You've shamed Mother Utana, the Six, the goddess, your nation. When I received word someone had been spotted entering this house, I had a feeling it was you. I entered alone for two reasons. One, as a courtesy to the mother. It would break her heart again to hear that you perished in dishonor, fighting my guard. And two, you're living proof that Vamon has lied to me. I cannot reveal my hand to Vamon, but I also cannot let you go. You'll surrender to me now, without struggle, and you'll be brought to Sadir tonight, in secret. The courts will decide your fate. For the time being, while I sort out this mess, you'll be locked away under a false name. No one will know you're alive. When I'm ready to confront the commander and the emissary with their lies, I will reveal the truth about your survival, and you will cooperate every step of the way.
Ask Saya and Vamon about the camps, and what they're doing to...
You lied. You lied to us. You told us they would not be harmed. You told us they'd be safe. There were children!
Get off me, you idiot!
Go! Go, Kian! Make them pay for this!
Stop that! Get off me! I'll have you beheaded for this.
Shadow, damn you, man! Leave this place! Now!
Он такой забавный. Господи, Бип, уйди отсюда. Уйди отсюда, Бип. Мы же сказали тебе иди домой, блин, мелкий. Ну, мелкий, ну ты чё? Ну зачем ты это сделал, а? Ну зачем ты вылез?
Yes?
Mother. It's the General. He asks to speak with you.
Send him in, child. Hami, is anything the matter?
It's Kian. He's alive.
Oh! Goddess. Goddess be praised. How do you know this?
He broke into the engine room down on City Green.
Light. What was he doing there?
Speaking with one of the engineers, Fadaus, a young man from the southern provinces. Kian said... Oh, well, it's of no consequence. He's a traitor. He's joined the resistance. But it is as I suspected. We have been lied to by Vamon and the emissary.
For what reason?
That I don't know. Yet. And until we do, we cannot confront them, Mother.
I agree. We don't know how firm their grip is on the tower. If they know that we know... What about Kian? Was he... How did he look to you?
He looked strong. Different, but strong.
He must have his reasons for doing what he's doing, Hami. Kian would never betray Azadir, or his faith.
Perhaps, but that's what he's doing. I gave him the honorable choice to turn himself in and face righteous judgment. But he fled, like a coward, when the engineer attacked me.
Attacked?
I don't blame the man. Kian poisoned his mind with baseless lies. My men detained him, and I placed him somewhere safe, somewhere he can't tell anyone what he saw and heard. Out of Vamon's reach. We need to keep this between us, or we run the risk of alerting the commander and emissary Saya. Much as I'd like to hunt down Kian myself and put him to the sword, we must be patient.
Let's trust the goddess, Hami, to illuminate our path and bring us to the truth.
I certainly hope she will.
Kian, thank the balance you're back. Bip's been...
They've taken him.
Taken, yeah.
Light. Are you sure it's Bip? I knew this would happen. We have no time to spare. We must get to him before...
The cloud ship just unmoored and is already heading for Gien. It's too late.
Then we must follow.
And abandon your mission here? For one child's life?
Is it because he's a magical that he's not worth the trouble?
You're such an angry, angry man. Do you really want Kian to leave Makiria and risk his life to save one boy? I thought so.
This is what happens when we let Azadi criminals live.
Stop it. That's not what happened, and you know it. They're sending all the magicals away.
I know why, and I know what the pipes are for.
What?
Really?
Are you serious?
I'll explain later. Right now, we need to rescue the boy.
Well, you're not going after him.
That's not your decision to make, Anna.
Can we really afford to lose more people? We've lost so many already. And Ane has her hands full with those who've been injured. Soon, there won't be enough of us left to fight.
I need to think about this. I can't just abandon the boy, but... We can't stay here. The Azadi are hunting me. The General knows I'm alive.
Honey, how did that happen? Did you approach him? Are you trying to curry favors with your former masters?
Curry favors? How would I even... I'm not trying to curry any favors with...
Stop it, both of you! You're really annoying and loud. Let's get out of here before Ulvik gets in trouble for harboring a fugitive. Shepard will want to have a say in the discussion.
This isn't over, Kian.
Oh, hush.
Following the terrorist attack on Propast, where 8 I officers and 5 civilians were killed by Marxist Party members, the Syndicate has promised to maintain heightened security across Europolis until after the upcoming elections. The Propast district remains under full I lockdown and 24-hour curfew. We're now joined by Marek Farah in Propast. And Marek, how are regular people in Propast handling this very difficult situation?
Well, Rika, as you can see, the streets here are deserted, almost 2 months after the August attack on the I headquarters in Propast. There's security everywhere, and everyone who goes outside is subject to random searches and arrests. There is a 24-hour curfew in effect, but people are allowed to traverse the district as long as they carry the appropriate paperwork and submit to any searches and questions.
What about essentials like food and water, Marek? Are any stores or restaurants still open?
I think this is done.
Everything is closed, Rika,
Smells good.
but rations are distributed to residents of Propast on a regular basis. Medical personnel are on constant standby. No one here is in any immediate danger of starvation.
Has there been any indication of how long this lockdown will continue?
The Syndicate is not saying, Rika, but spokespeople have hinted that Propast will remain...
Так.
Syndicate guardianship until after the election in...
Сработало?
We appear to have lost our connection to Marek Farah in Propast. We will attempt to re-establish the connection. In the meantime,
It's
when
standing
we come
up
back, we talk
like
to
an
someone
animal.
very close to
It hasn't come
Marxist
to
leader
that
and terrorist
yet.
mastermind Martin
Сразу нужно
Rivas
сесть
about
сначала,
his dark
чтобы
and
поесть.
Shit. Power's out again. I'm sure they're doing this just to screw with us. I'll have to check the emergency fuel cell in the kitchen cabinet. It should have kicked in by now.
Так. Ну, я ничего не смогу проверить, потому что я сейчас не вижу вообще нифига. Ну, какого? Так.
I can jiggle it a bit. That sometimes works. Nope, that did not work. I guess I need a new one. And I know just the person.
Пошли к Мире. Пояснился спинный предмик. Ну, сейчас выйдем на улицу, посмотрим. Что там с FPS-ом? Так.
Zoe Meyer Castillo, your district is subject to Syndicate mandated martial law. Please submit an approved destination or return to your home. Thank you. The Pandemonium is your only approved destination. I will accompany you.
Please don't talk.
Please don't talk.
First sign you're living in a military state, an armed drone escorts you everywhere you go.
Ух ты, еще и стрелочка. Так, как в FPS, скажите? Починилось?
They're lining up for rations. It's the only way to get food in Propast these days.
To use deadly force against any perceived threats. If I perceive you to be a threat,
Нет?
I shoot.
Так. Просто у меня все работает прекрасно с FPS. Его много. Так. Прохожу еще. Вроде так лучше выглядит трансляция. Я свернулась посмотреть. Может, какие-то места именно ломаются в FPS? Ну, в смысле, на стриме. Просто у меня нормально. У меня довольно стабильно. Сейчас вот стабильная 72 пишет.
Everything's closed. No customers, no permits.
Так, ну, я вижу все нормально. Кстати. Я же забыла эту штуку открыть точно. Это, наверное, там на каком-то моменте немного подлагало. Может быть, не знаю, у меня там было написано 0.2 Pocket Loss. Может, это в этот момент случилось как раз.
Everything's closed. No customers, no permits.
Но это именно что-то на стриме. Именно захват игры подлагал. Потому что у меня игра нормально работает все это время. Капец, все перекрыто. Уф, я могу бегать, но я думаю, лучше не надо. Вот это вот существо обозлится. Мира, мне нужно какую-то там фигню. Помоги, пожалуйста. Так, эта фигня со мной не залетела внутрь. Прекрасно.
Blueprints of bots and what looks like neural interfaces. I'm going to miss Wit. I don't know why, exactly, since we've never had a conversation, but I'll still miss the big guy. There's a lot going on inside that head of his. I don't miss working for Mira, but that's all. I don't miss it. But I will miss her when she leaves. She's added spice to my humdrum life.
Look what the bot dragged in. Maybe it's something I ate, but I actually feel relieved to see you, Petal. Are you alright?
I'm really not. You?
You know, Wit is not exactly vivacious company. It's been quiet around here since we closed shop. I apologize for firing you with a pre-recorded message, by the way. Company policy.
Oh, don't worry about it. You said you've closed shop?
There's no business. We don't even have wire access. It's like being on a really shitty desert island without sun, sand, or coconuts. Or wire access. We're actually thinking about heading back to Mumbai. Well, I'm thinking about it. Wit will tag along wherever the road takes us. Anyway, you're here for your dreamer.
What?
I fixed it.
Нифига.
You had your dream machine delivered to me because it was broken about a month ago. Does any of this ring a bell? Your friend, that German suit, said you'd come by to pick it up. He looked like a Jaeger. I thought he was here to blow my brains out, but he was very personable.
What was wrong with it?
An early batch, bad soldering. I fixed several like it in the past. FYI, it's an off-the-shelf model that pings WATI servers with a device ID and your biometric data as soon as you connect. That won't be a problem unless they've put an alert out on you or that particular device. But I went ahead and blocked it anyway. Still, it is a licensed product. There may be other security measures. I cannot be 100% sure that it won't alert WATI. There are unlicensed streamers out there without any security chips, but Mr. London has that market locked up here in Propast. Given the trigger-happy toy soldiers out there, I wouldn't know how to get hold of one.
I'll be fine with this one.
As long as you know the risks. If you weren't here for that, then why the house call?
Oh, fuel cell. The power went out and I don't have a working backup.
That's not very smart, Kutia. Lucky for you, I'm up to my neck in fuel cells. Anything particular you're in the market for?
The cheapest you have.
Grab one from that box over there. They're refurbished cells, but they'll keep your apartment going for a few weeks at least. Bring it back before it goes dead. I'll refill it for you.
Ой, правда. Так, из какой коробки? Из этой. Она, ей притащили дример, чтобы...
Consider it your severance package. If we're ever back in business, there will be a job for you. You're not too bad, Kurtia, despite appearances.
Thanks, I guess.
Мне ее старый вид больше нравился. Не очень люблю выбритые виски и все такое. Но у нее, скорее всего, это из-за ожогов в основном. Пришлось. Ну, по крайней мере, с этой стороны. Остальное... Короче, ей притащили Дример, чтобы его починили, чтобы мы им решили попользоваться. Она убрала... Ну,
I gave it to the Hand, but before they could publish it...
They were shut down. Where's the data now?
With Reza, in Iceland.
Iceland. The final refuge of rogue journalists. You didn't keep a copy?
I didn't want to risk it. Stupid, I know.
You may have just saved your ass. Too bad about the story, though. When is your Jorbo coming back?
I really don't know. When they feel it's safe, I guess.
That story needs to run, Kotria. Whatever it takes, make it happen.
ну, не все от нас зависит, Мира, но мы постараемся. В общем, да. И притащили наш Дример, чтобы она его починила, и чтобы мы им пользовались. И чтобы, когда мы им воспользовались, у Ватикорп триггернуло там, и они могли за нами следить. Но Мира такая, ахаха, какая-то фигня, давай отключим ее.
You have expended your daily time out. I will now accompany you back to your registered domicile.
Don't bother, I know the way.
Every step you take, I'll be watching you, as mandated by martial law.
How about every breath I give
Every move you make, every move you take, I'll be watching you. Мне понравилась отсылка. Опа. Это же девочка, которая ну, на фейс-контроле стояла у Квинни. Да, Квинни.
Miss Castilla,
Опа.
Queenie is requesting your immediate audience.
Sure, but what about my escort?
You have arrived at your approved location.
Have
a nice day.
You can come on board now.
Ой, спасибо.
We do our best.
Ой, спасибо, мне надоело красота летающей фигня.
You're back on your feet, Zoe. I was hoping to see you again before I
Взяла.
left.
Тихо, оказывается, было.
I heard the Hand was shut down. You had friends there.
Good friends. Boyfriend. The Hand was going to publish an article about Waticorp conspiring with both Unity and European Dawn when the Syndicate shut them down. But they still have the evidence. My boyfriend Reza brought it to Iceland. The data's safe there, but the Hand hasn't been able to publish it.
There's still a chance to make things right then. This is why I wanted to speak with you. You knew the woman who set off the bomb.
Nella.
You were there.
I tried to stop her, but it was too late. I don't believe she planned to kill anyone. She wasn't... Nella was a good person. She cared about people. She gave me something to keep safe, but I lost it in the explosion. Maybe it could have explained why...
Our lives are shaped by events beyond our control. The choices we make can point us down one road or the other. But where that road ultimately leads... Your friend's death was not of her own making. The device she used was rigged. It was meant to disrupt the Eye, not to kill anyone.
An EMP. How do you know this?
Nayla needed someone to help her assemble the device. Hannah came to me after the bombing. She was distraught. Of course, she had no idea what they were doing. But she is the link. She may be able to connect the bomb to the Syndicate.
The Syndicate is behind the attack on their own people.
Everyone is expendable. It all leads back to Waticorp, Zoe. They are consolidating their power and ridding themselves of loose threads. I'm leaving. This city is infected, rotting from the inside. You need to leave too. But first, there's something you must do. Your memories...
They're coming back. I know what I need to do. The Dream Machine.
Be very careful. Powerful forces are converging here and elsewhere.
How do you...
I've been around a long time. You learn to read the signs. You're fading, Zoe.
Fading?
Like a page that's been left out in the sun too long. Do what needs to be done. Do not hesitate any longer. I've given you time to regain your resolve, but we're almost out of it now. If we both make it through the storm ahead, I'll find you again.
I hope so.
I will. Now go home and do what needs to be done. Wake up.
Ох, сейчас интересно будет.
You can come out now.
How long have you known I was here?
Do not mistake me for an old woman, Hannah.
You told her about...
There's no more time for secrets. Waticorp must be brought down. What you know will make a difference.
But I don't have any actual proof they were involved. I only made deliveries.
You know enough. Find the evidence. Work together with Zoe.
How do you know we can trust her?
She's like you. Someone who shapes dreams.
I know. I mean, I guessed when we met. But how is that even possible? I thought I was the only one.
Why do you think you were drawn together? Coincidence is a powerful force. Zoe needs your help. A terrible shadow has fallen over her.
How do you know this?
I don't. I'm not a fortune teller, and the future is never crystal clear. It branches and divides, indefinitely and infinitely, but there are patterns and signs, if you know where to look.
Do you have to leave?
They know I'm here now. Waticorp has been looking for me a long time. I'm a loose thread. I promise I'll find you again, Hannah. Your journey is just beginning. There are wonderful things in store for you. But for now, your job is to help Zoe finish her journey. Without that, without her, there will be no more stories. Afterwards, if the universe is still here, we can talk about the next chapter.
Она оставила кружечку. Как так? Она оставила чашечку летающую. Блин. Ну, хотя, я думаю, она себе новую найдет, если что.
It's our emergency fuel cell.
Она определенно что-то знает про баланс. Это все Аркадий Старк. Если просто она так хорошо знает. Я там сразу говорила так. Так. Можно еще на что-нибудь посмотреть?
Entering my second month of sleeping without Reza. We can't even talk, seeing as he's stuck in Iceland with Baruti's data and under constant syndicate surveillance. What else is there to do except watch the screen? Right, the dream machine. Waticorp has won our undivided attention. I never knew my mother, but I've been told that in many ways she's the opposite of my father. Gabriel never makes hasty choices. Gabriel ponders, and when his mind's made up, he'll stick with his decision until the end. My mother's impulsive, mercurial. If the wind changes, she'll let herself be swept away with it, as long as it's to her benefit. She put me in a coma. I'm not a big fan. But maybe it's time I accept some risks. After all, I keep telling everyone I want to remember. I need to enter Dreamtime. I need to revisit the past. It's the only way to save the future.
Поехали. Получено достижение. Вспомнить все.
You returned, but you were still not here. You must be here.
Is this a dream? I thought I'd actually travel across this time.
You were here, but never truly. Not yet. But you must come to...
Ah! What the heck was that?
Warren.
Oh, hey guys, what's up?
Crow? You're Crow. You're Crow. I remember you.
You do? I am. Wait. I remember you too.
Of course you do. It's me,
Don't
Zoe.
say anything. I've got this. Lorelei, baby cakes, schnoodlebum.
Who? I'm...
Agneta. I'm sorry. How have you been?
That's not...
Look, Aggie, I apologize for taking off without a word of warning. I didn't have a choice. I was needed.
I'm not Agneta. I'm...
Auntie May?
No. Zoe.
Where? Oh. Oh, Zoe! Yes! 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 The girl who was dreaming. You look different. Are you sure you're you?
Ну да.
Pretty sure.
I don't know. You look a lot better than you used to, and your voice, it's sultry. You sound like a cinnamon bird.
Как он головой двигает, прикольно.
I don't even know what that means. I was in a coma for a while. Maybe that's... What are you doing here, Crow? Are you really here?
Let me check. Yup. All here, not a feather missing. So, where is here exactly? Whoa, Nellie, I didn't expect that. You're memorable. Wait, Auntie May? No, no.
I was Abnaxus of the Venar.
That's right. I remember you now. You were really annoying to talk to. Took ages to get anywhere. How have you been?
I will not complain.
I don't get it. This is just like that dream I've been having. Except for you, Crow. You're new.
And improved. It's that preening routine I'm following. I'm telling you, it's a game changer.
So why didn't I make it across?
The connection was weak. Compromised. You were only half dreaming. Only half there. You will need to be all there. And soon. Or it was too late. But you had brought the bird over. The bird will be the key. If you can just... The hallway is clear. You must leave now. They are coming.
What can I do to...
Schnell, Fräulein.
Нифига.
Zoe! Over here, quickly! This way.
Where are we going?
We need to get off the streets.
Did Queenie send you?
She said that you needed help. She's been keeping an eye out for me ever since you told her where to find me.
I'm sorry. She asked. I figured I could trust her.
Why did you tell Queenie I wasn't doing so well?
You weren't.
That's not the point. I said I was fine. It wasn't up for interpretation.
Sometimes it's better to just let people know rather than keep pretending.
The eyes will be here soon. We need to go underground.
How's that going to help? We can't just hole up in one of those chambers forever.
Trust me.
Trust me. Я так думаю, если бы мы просто уклонились, тогда бы его не пострелили.
What is this place?
И он бы выстрелил чувака за нас.
A network of tunnels covering all of Propast and beyond. I don't know how far it goes.
This is amazing. Is this how you guys get around?
For the most part. Some of the nests are only accessible from above ground, but you can get pretty much anywhere from here. Come on.
Wait, where are we going?
You spoke with Queenie. You know I helped Nella with that device. The one that killed all those people.
You didn't know, and neither did Nella.
You're right. But someone did. Someone does, and we're gonna put it right. Mr. London has a warehouse down here. It's where I pick up and make deliveries. It was just a job, but that's where we're going. To find evidence to connect Wattie Corp to the bombing.
This warehouse, is that where London keeps his unlicensed dream machines?
He keeps everything in there. Why?
I need one. For after we clear Nella's name. Long story.
Tell me later. We need to go. It's only a matter of time before the eyes start digging deeper.
I came as fast as I could. Are you okay?
Perfectly. You know Zoe.
Hey Zoe, this is yours. You dropped it when...
No.
Boom. I was following you. I didn't know who you were working for back then. I saw what happened. The man who pulled you away, he didn't notice you dropping that.
I thought the eye took it.
I've been wanting to return it.
What is it?
I don't know. Maybe nothing.
Let's get a move on, before the eyes figure out where we are. Fuck! We lost power to the gates.
They must know you're down here.
We'll have to use the manual overrides. It requires 2 people, some sort of security measure. I'll show you how it works. Go ahead, Abby. Okay, Zoe, you can pass through now.
Понятно.
After this is over, can we please leave Propast and go somewhere that has an actual sun? And no battle suits.
I promise.
You're not coming with us?
I'm going to make sure you have time to do what you need to do.
She'll take care of the eyes.
Is that safe?
Don't worry about me. I've done this before, plenty of times.
See you soon, babe.
Be careful.
Always am.
Hannah,
Stop.
Love you.
Me too.
I'm happy to see you guys are okay.
Мне кажется, это было не очень
What you
удобно.
said to Abby,
Через решетки.
it made a difference. She stopped using the dream machine. And after you found me, I realized I couldn't just keep hiding. I promised Abby we'd get out of Europolis. I'm thinking Mumbai.
Why Mumbai?
Don't laugh, but I had a dream about it.
About those dreams?
Visions. They are more like visions, right? Or like peeking through a curtain across a divide.
There's another world there.
I've seen it. Have you been there?
I have.
And you dream yourself across?
I can, but only by connecting to a dream machine. I thought I was the only one.
Me too. What does that mean?
I don't know. But we'll find out. Together.
Okay, so you know the drill. Once the gate opens, you need to go through and hold the lever down. Push it down. All right, I'm coming through. Don't let go or I'll be sliced ham.
So what happened? Naylor, the device?
The detonator was supposed to trigger an electromagnetic burst. You know, to disrupt communications and mess with the eye battlesuits. But the EMP generator got switched out with an antimatter chamber.
Jesus.
Lucky for you, it had limited range. They weren't trying to wipe Koprova off the map. I guess they just wanted to make a point. Let's do this. Same as last...
Do you hear that beeping? What is that?
I don't... Yeah, It's coming from you. You're beeping.
У меня только один предмет есть, блин.
Why would this be so important to Nella? It makes no sense. It's beeping. It's beeping.
Я ничего не могу с этим делать.
What is this?
Some sort of holographic storage? I don't know, but it's reacting to something down here.
Let's track it down. Come on, follow me. Frame manifesto. Remove another party from the election.
And shut down the city. Full curfew, everyone stays at home, hooked up to their dream machines. Watty wins.
So where did the antimatter come from?
London's a stickler for detail. He'd always make sure everything that moved in and out of his warehouse is scanned and catalogued. Paranoia, maybe? Covering his ass? Anyway, when I picked up that final piece, the one that was supposed to be an EMP generator, I noticed it had a Watty Corp reference code in their system. I didn't think much about it.
The signal's getting weaker. We must be heading in the wrong direction.
I didn't think much about it. I mean, they make everything else, so why not? If we can find one of those antimatter chambers, along with the tracking information...
We may be able to connect Watty Corp with the device. We can prove they were behind the attack.
And the whole house of cards comes tumbling down. Or maybe we get killed. I'd say our odds are 50-50.
Они просто, блин, болтают, я не слышу пиканья. Понятно, что они о важном говорят, сюжетном, но... Пик, не слышно нифига было, блин. Иди сюда. Давай, Хана. Ведь вот это я вообще не помню. Я не уверена, что я это играла. Хотя, может быть, и было. Так. Я вообще не помню это. Опа. Сюда нужно ставить значок.
What is this?
It's a singularity, I think. One of the original wire access points from before the collapse. That's pretty cool. It must have fallen off the grid. Let me check if it's active. So the Syndicate has no idea this exists. But I can't establish a connection to my iris. Old protocols, probably. It has a holographic port. It might be able to read physical data, and it's blinking at the same rate Nella's package is beeping. It's like it wants to connect.
I guess we should do what it asks.
Да, это сразу очевидно. Опа.
Nella Vilcek, owner of Nella Bytes. I'm leaving this message. Manifesto Party leadership has not authorized this operation. Marta Ribas has no knowledge of what's about to happen. I am acting of my own free will as part of a Manifesto splinter group. We're tired of... Marta Ribas believes in politics. She's an idealist. I wish more people were like her, but the truth is... democracy is dead. The corporates won, the elections are a facade, it's all a big, fat, festering lie. A show put on by our syndicate puppet masters to appease the proletariat. Whoever wins this autumn, it won't change a goddamn thing. They have made sure of that. They own them all. Everyone's corrupted. Everyone. We can't let this go on. We need to shake things up, start fresh. This is why I'm taking action today. I have been asked to detonate a non-lethal EMP charge in front of the I headquarters on Caprova. This custom-built charge was designed to disable I communications, sabotage their operations, and immobilize their battlesuits. It's a message. A loud, bold message, but it's just another lie. The non-lethal EMP charge has been replaced with a very lethal antimatter device. The detonation will kill me, along with anyone else caught in the blast. There will be casualties, military and civilian. They'll accuse Ribas of harboring radicals and inciting violence. Manifesto will be destroyed. They don't know that I know. If they did, I'd be dead. But I need to go through with this. Because if I don't, nothing changes. If I go to the authorities or the press, they'll sweep it all under the rug and make me disappear. They're good at that. If I carry out their plans, however, everyone pays attention. They'll have no choice. And then afterwards, expose the cunts. The ones pulling the strings. The ones who built the fucking bomb. Waticorp. I'll be a terrorist and a murderer, but so will they, and they have a lot more to lose. Lucky for me, they've been arrogant and sloppy. That's how I found out, and they've left evidence for someone to... E-N-N-I-N-G. Penning. The chamber was swapped out before I could... And track this part back to Waticorp. Decrypt this message with a dead drop signal embedded in the local hardwire, which will be triggered the moment my iris goes dark. I'll have to trust that the right people will follow the right signals down into the underground. I'm truly sorry that people are going to get hurt, killed. I wish there was some other way. I just don't know what I can...
Jesus. I can't believe Nella did what she did. The people she hurt, killed. I can't tell Hannah the truth. She'll just blame herself. We have to get Watty for this, or those people will have died in vain.
Тут рядом стояла.
Most of it
Она
was
не слышала
garbled,
ничего.
but Watty's involved. Nella confirmed it. And there was one word, or maybe a name. Penning.
A code name of some sort. I don't know, there's no wire access, so we can't look it up.
Maybe Mira can restore the rest of the recording.
If anyone can, it'll be her. If it helps establish a connection between Manifesto and Waticorp.
She can help us connect the dots. And it's a safe place for me to dream.
Let's head to the warehouse. I don't know how long Abby will be able to hold off the troops.
Will she be okay?
She's resourceful. And smart.
She saved me. I guess Queenie told her to, but Hannah risked everything to help me out, so I owe her my life.
Страшные вещи у них тут происходят. В общем. И мы в центре всего. Е-е-е. Быть главным героем очень весело.
I'd forgotten about this other world until just recently.
That's what all this is about? Parallel worlds?
Sort of. There's something happening in this world and the other that threatens the dream.
The dream?
It's what keeps reality real. Without the dream, things stop existing. It's like a blueprint for everything.
That makes as much sense as anything else, I guess. And you need to fix it.
I have to. Waticorp and the Dream Machine play a part on this side of the divide. I need to find out what's going on the other side.
Is there anything I can do here?
If there is, I'll let you know. For now, I need a Dream Machine that can't be tracked or shut down remotely. is this place?
I don't actually know. Parts of it are really old, but those luminescent tubes...
I wonder if they have something to do with the knot vents above.
Knot vents?
Something Queenie said. There's something odd about all of this. I feel weird, like my bones are vibrating.
We're close. Come on.
Чуть-чуть напоминает место, где держали это самое Веру.
London's warehouse is the next door over.
Помните склад в Петербурге? Сюда? Или куда? Ханна.
She saved me. I guess Queenie told her to.
Ты ждала, пока я
Hannah
пойду
risked
перед
everything to help
тобой,
me
окей.
out, so I owe her my life.
This is it. Hold on, I'll open the door. Just follow my lead and I'll...
Манка.
Fuck! Eyes!
Go ahead, I'll distract them.
The hell you will? You wouldn't last a minute. I'll take care of the stormtroopers. You get the antimatter device and your dream machine.
But I don't...
We're wasting time. You need to do this. Look for a blue box with the letters D-E-W on it. Dew. That's all I remember. Grab an antimatter chamber, scan it, download the tracking information from their systems, and get the hell out of Dodge. But don't open this door from your side. Wait for me. When it's all clear on this side, I'll open it again. Okay?
I'm not... Yeah. Okay. Blue box, due. Good luck.
Never needed it. See you soon.
Окей.
Looks like they have an alarm system. Probably to stop people from stealing any of London's hard-earned loot. He's in the worst possible place. I need to get him away from there. They keep the Dreamers over on that side of the warehouse. I have to find a way to get there, unseen.
Я вообще это не помню.
Mr. London's a compassionate man, Sosie. He don't like to hurt no one. Not unless he has to. It pains him, see? Pains him deep. But compassion has its limits, and you've reached it. You're just making this harder for everyone. Look, Mr. London's heartbroken. He's got tears in his eyes, he has.
Монка.
You don't have to be like this, Sosie. Go on. Make it easier on yourself. Confess. Die with dignity.
Do. This
Who the
sounds
hell
like
are
the
you?
right section.
What are you doing here?
Ага. Окей. Будем сходить вот сюда.
It's Shipbot. What's he doing here?
Ты как?
Shitbot, what are you doing here?
I don't know nobody by that name.
They wiped you. Those monsters. Well, to be honest, I understand why they wiped you, but still. It's a shame. You had personality.
Hey, I have a personality.
I preferred the old one. And I can't believe I just said that with a straight face.
Да. Так, сейчас. Мне нужно дойти и покормить собаку. Я вернусь скоро. И мы снова пообщаемся с Шитботом. Мы спасем его отсюда. Мы снова вернем его к сварке. Он снова будет делать welding. Welding. Он будет счастлив. Мы поможем ему. Я думаю, я ничего не пропустила, поэтому просто возвращаемся в игру. Так. Так.
If the boss man catches you sneaking around, there will be hell to pay.
Shipbot's been wiped and reformatted. It's inactive.
Так. Мне нужно что-то такое с ним сделать.
I'll need something to scan. This is a fully equipped facility. That scanner should provide me with all kinds of useful information about London's merchandise.
Так. Kinda have no idea. Открылась. Вот мне нужно с ним что-то сделать, но что? Непонятно. Где мне все это взять?
It's inactive.
You're lucky I'm running in low power mode right now, or you'd be mincemeat.
Мне нужно ему про сварку напомнить как-то, я уверена. Я уверена, что мне нужно напомнить ему про сварку. Но как мне напомнить ему про сварку? Это максимально логично, что я должна сделать. Потому что это его любимое занятие. Оно приносило ему удовольствие и счастье. Я должна помочь ему вспомнить об этом. Если он не вспомнит, это будет слишком грустно.
They keep the dreamers over on that side of the warehouse. I have to find a way to get there, unseen.
Come on, Sosie. Mr. London's getting angry. You won't like
Пойдем посмотрим, что тут есть. Тут нет ничего. Ой, что нужно сделать тогда, блин? Вперед я не могу пойти никак. Я могу только здесь что-то сделать. Но что? Непонятно. Может, я что-то еще не взяла? О,
An off-the-shelf personality module. Plug and play for all compatible bots.
Come on, Sosie. Mr. London's getting upset. You wouldn't like Mr. London when he's upset.
Кунг-фу-бот.
He gets chatty.
Грузобот.
And see what you went and did. Now why do you want to keep doing this to yourself?
Смотрите, сколько был. Ну, сейчас посмотрю. Я вот тут уголок не нашла, просто понял. Понял. Так.
The personality module comes from Assad Robotics. The personality module comes from Assad Robotics. The personality module comes from Assad Robotics.
Assad Robotics presents Hallbot. For all your moving needs. Booting, please stand by.
Got anything you need moved, lifted, hauled, lugged? Come on, boss. I ain't got time to waste.
Не-не-не, мне нужен стелс-бот.
Assad Robotics presents the Acidron Stealth Personality Module. Now booting.
Ready to perform any action you need, ma'am. I'm ready for your command, ma'am. I'll do.
Let's end this now, eh?
I'm sorry, man, but I'm not designed to attack or hurt human beings.
Assad Robotics presents the official Xiao Long and Acid
Еще громче ори, блин.
partner in the art of Kung Fu. Now booting.
Greetings, apprentice. How may I be of service today?
Last chance, mate. It's only gonna get
Where
worse.
are you
going? No? You think that hurt? Wait until the next one. Or you can tell us what we need to know. We'll kill you, and there's no more pain and suffering. What do you say?
Grab that box for me.
Yes, ma'am.
What? Ready to talk? It's getting late. Everyone's tired. Let's end this now, eh? Mr. London must
Did
have
that
taken a
box
liking
just
to you,
move
Sosie.
on its own?
It's a sign.
No.
Главное бы быстренько, наверное, пройтись. Не возвращайся.
I tried my best, ma'am, but I'm afraid I don't have the strength needed to lift the crate. The box is too heavy, and my power reserves are being routed to the cloaking system.
Так, дальше.
Last chance, mate.
Respectful greetings,
It's only gonna get
apprentice.
worse the longer
What
you
would
hold
you have
out.
me do?
No?
Давай, наверное, ты его вырубишь.
You think that hurt? Wait until the next one. Or you can tell us what we need to know.
What's going on?
We'll kill you.
Hey,
and there's no more pain
we have an
and suffering.
intruder.
What do you say?
Нет.
They keep the Dreamers over on that side of the warehouse. I have to find a way to get there, unseen.
Everyone's tired. Let's end this now, eh?
D-E-W. This is what Hannah told me to look for, but there are so many boxes. I need to find the right one. Nella mentioned a code name in her message. What was it again?
А.
Ready to talk? It's getting late. Everyone's tired. Let's end this now, eh? Mr. London must
На
have
П
taken
что-то
a
было.
liking to you, Sosie. It's a sign. Own up.
Вот,
Put a bullet in
поинк.
your head.
I really, really hope this is it.
Так.
Penny. I hope this is what I'm looking for. I need to scan in and track down the shipping records.
Но мне еще нужен дример.
An off-the-shelf personality module. Plug and play for all compatible bots.
Ловец.
Own up. I can put a bullet in
One
your
of
head.
London's goons. I never forget a face.
Except you, of course.
А где мне дример взять?
This is it. For Nella's sake, I hope. Yes! It's an antimatter chamber. This is it! And where did it... Watticorp. They're made by Wattie, and London got them straight from the factories in China. It's all here, the whole manufacturing and shipping chain. It's just like Nela said. Those arrogant pieces of shit. We're gonna nail them for this.
А подождите. Заводы все еще в Китае в 23 веке? Нифига. Так. А где дример взять? Где взять дример?
They keep the Dreamers over on that side of the warehouse. I have to find a way to get there, unseen. They keep the Dreamers over on that side of the can't open it. Not with the boxes stacked like this.
Last chance, mate. It's only gonna get worse the longer you hold out.
Грузобот.
What can I do you for, boss? Anything you need lifted?
Shipbot's been wiped and reformatted. Can you get me that box?
Еще громче кричи.
We'll kill you and there's no more pain and suffering. What do you say?
Так, аккуратненько, аккуратненько, аккуратненько. Вообще беспалевно давай.
Last chance, mate. It's only gonna get worse the longer you hold out. No?
Поехали. Обратно. Вообще беспалевно шумит, так задний них.
Wait until the next one. Or you can tell us what we need to know. We'll kill you and there's no more pain and suffering. What do you say?
Мне кажется, он ничего не скажет. Он бесполезный, вы просто так пытаетесь.
That's the alarm. We've got an intruder.
Oh no. The alarm must have been triggered by the dream machine.
Ага. Дример есть?
Last chance, mate. It's only gonna get worse the longer you hold out. No? Alright then.
Костай.
You think that hurt? Wait until the next one.
Let's see where these things are put together. Central African Republic. That must be where they rewrite the firmware.
Нет, не знаю.
Assad Robotics presents the Acid and Throw and Catch personality module designed for wholesome play. Now booting. Stand by.
Hey chap, what's up? Wanna play some ball?
Looks like they have an alarm system. Probably to stop people from stealing any of London's hard-earned loot.
Ready to talk? It's getting late. Everyone's tired. Let's end this now, eh?
Nothing to catch there, champ.
Mr. Ladler must have taken a liking to you.
Are you ready to train the ancient art of Wushu?
Own up. I can put a bullet in your head.
I'm confused about what you want me to do with that inanimate object.
Just tell me what to do and consider it done. Do you want me to pass stealthily through that protector?
No. I'm not sure what I was going for there. Never mind.
Everyone's tired. Let's end this now, eh? Mr. Ladler must have taken
Тогда
a
я не
liking to
поняла.
you, Sosie. It's a sign. Own up. I can put a bullet in your head and we can all go home. Well, except you, of course.
На каком пределе? Не знаю. В этой стране что-нибудь полезное есть? Возможно, есть.
They keep the Dreamers over on that side of the warehouse. I have to find a way to get there, unseen.
It's a sign. Own up. I can
Any
put a bullet in
attempt
your
to
head.
use me to cause bodily harm will be logged and reported.
They keep the Dreamers over on that side of the warehouse. I have to find a way to get there, unseen.
No? Alright then.
Someone's blocking the target map.
You think that hurt? Wait until the next one. Or you can tell us what we need to know. We'll kill you and there's no more pain and suffering. What do you say?
Who the hell are you? What are you doing here?
Я просто посмотреть, там есть что-нибудь? Наверное, нет. Я хз.
Last chance, mate. It's only gonna get worse the longer you hold out. No?
Dew.
All right then.
This sounds like... I wonder what those codes are.
You think that hurt? Wait
Зачем
till the
мне
next one.
ловец?
Or you can tell us what we need to know. We'll
Типа
kill you, and there's no more pain and suffering.
Груз будет понятно. Мы сделали. Грузчик. Кого мы еще использовали? Да. Еще ничего мы не использовали. А ты не можешь сюда просто перелезть? Встретиться с Ханой. Как мне туда выйти, блин? Я бы отдала ему вот это все, он сказал бы мне кинуть. Он бы мне перекинул, и все.
Shipbot's been wiped and reformatted.
I'm ready for your command, ma'am. I'll do what needs to be done.
Last chance, mate.
Нужно что-то сделать с сигнализацией.
No. I'm not sure what I was going for there. Never mind.
You think that hurt? Wait until the next one. Or you can tell us what we need to know. We'll kill you.
Тут
and
я
there's no more
собралась.
pain and suffering. What do you say?
Просто, вероятно, можно сходить туда, где стоит этот чел сейчас, но я не знаю, как туда попасть тогда. Где еще модули можно взять? Полезный. Он пока только грузчиком был полезным.
Ma'am, I'm sorry, but I cannot do that. Your request has been logged.
Стой, я знаю.
What's up, champ? Ready to toss a ball around? Play ball.
Вот нафига нам нужно вот это.
Get out of the way! What the hell is this bot doing? Move your shiny metal ass, rust bucket!
Прекрасно,
That's your
спасибо.
home run, champ.
No, that thing carries a powerful charge. It holds a powerful electric charge. It's a bit disconcerting to see the bot handling it like it's no big deal.
А теперь мы вот эту фигню кинем туда, сигнализацию. Она сломается.
Oh, bleeding hell. That's the third time this week we've lost power. Mierda. I thought the corpse guaranteed we wouldn't be cut off. Lee, check the power box. Chow, do a full sweep. Make sure we don't have any unwelcome visitors.
Human female.
Shitbot, you're back.
Technically, I never went anywhere.
Нет, мы его возродили, смотри.
Why?
Because... No, that's
Ему
a good
нужна была
question.
встряска.
I have no
Я еще думал, он
response to
кинет,
that.
кстати, а не будет
So how did
прикасаться.
you... Shit! Someone's coming! Shit, they're gonna find me!
I can't contribute. I will distract these humans and ensure your
Спасибо.
continued survival.
Are you sure? Thanks, Shitbot, I appreciate it.
Remember me.
I don't think I could forget you, even if I tried. Oh, thank God. I was sure they got you.
Oh, it was close. Did you get everything?
Ну, потому что во всех играх они стоят, когда нужно
This is
бежать.
it, right? The antimatter.
That's it. Be careful with that. If it breaks...
Yeah, I'm painfully aware of what happens when an antimatter bomb goes off. I didn't get this dermal patch and hairdo by choice.
So, where to now?
The Pandemonium. Mira.
Follow me. We'll take a shortcut.
Хорошо. Так, это катсцена. Это катсцена. Мы вернули его. Но он пожертвовал собой ради нас.
Come on. We're right next to the Pandemonium.
Petal? What the hell is going
There's
on?
no time. I need
What are
your...
you doing here with...
Shut up! For once, please shut up and just listen.
Okay.
Прощание с дерьмотом.
I need your help. Everything depends on it.
Now I really am listening. And I'm also intrigued.
The Eye broke into my apartment. They tried to arrest me. Or kill me. This is Hannah. She rescued me.
Hey. We've met. What the fuck did you do?
Maybe it's because I connected to Dreamtime and they know who I am and what I can do.
What you can...
Never mind that. We have evidence Watty's behind the terrorist attack.
What in the fuck?
Check this out.
Are you insane? You brought a mother-joding anti...
The same antimatter that was used in the attack. Manifesto was framed. That device right there connects Watty Corp to the bombing.
Oh, those fucking mother-jods! I can run an analysis on this, compare it to the readings from the bombing. But how do you connect the two?
Here's a tip. If you ever plan on running a criminal empire, skip the paper trail.
Will this be enough to nail Watty for the attack?
Naylor left something for us. A recording. It's been mangled, but we figured you might be able to...
Fix it? Probably. I'll take a look. But without wire access, I'm not sure how useful it'll be.
Good thing we found a live access point in the tunnels.
You did what? How long were you guys down there?
Hannah will show you how to get there. I need to enter Dreamtime again. For real this time.
Like I told you earlier, Petal, I don't have any unlicensed dream machines. If you hook up using a normal dreamer, they'll probably track you down again.
Oh, right. I almost forgot.
Well, fuck me. An unlicensed dreamer. What else do you have in there? A rabbit? A dozen white doves?
I need to use this now, and I need to do it here. I have nowhere else to go.
So is this going to bring down Watty Corp and fuck all the right people in all the right holes?
You'd better believe it.
You can use the sofa.
It's gonna look like I'm just sleeping, but if I'm right, if I remember correctly, I'll be going somewhere else. Don't wake me or disconnect me. I just need to know that I'll be safe here.
As safe as anyone can be in Propass, Petal. I promise.
Watch over me.
I made a promise.
Right. Here we go. See you all soon.
What the mother jording what?
Where'd she go?
Well, this shitting shit just got real.
Так. Она не просто заснула, она шифтанулась, да? О. Перешла. Прям как Эйприл. Глава 8. Перекрестки.
I've been here
Внешний вид у
before.
нас поменялся. Хотя при переходе обычно так не должно быть. Целый новый мир. Найти способ выбраться.
There's dust everywhere. The inn must have closed down a while ago. I wonder what happened to the proprietor, Ben Rime. She helped me out first time I came here. It's too grimy to see anything through, but there's daylight and the streets don't look too busy. These are both good things.
Так.
Crow?
Ah!
Ah!
What's the matter?
You scared me!
You scared me.
What are you doing here? How did you find me?
I didn't. I mean, okay, I did. You're standing right there, so technically, yes, I found you. But I wasn't looking. This is my nest. Don't judge. It's a roof over my head. Well, a semi-roof. A roof that once was...
Where are we?
The Journeyman Inn. I mean, it was once. Now it's a dump.
The Journeyman... Oh, of course. What about the innkeeper? Ben Rime. She was nice to me.
Dead and gone like everyone else, I suppose. I have to admit, I thought you were dead too. Last time I saw you, poof, vanished.
I'm still a bit vague on the details. I don't remember much from last year.
Me neither. After your disappearing act, next thing I remember, I was in Sadir. I just got back to Marcuria, which is why, you know, this place.
Sadir?
Home to the Azadi. Those armored folks with exciting facial hair and a terrible allergy to magic.
I remember the Azadi.
Being a talking bird in a place where they hunt magicals for sport? Boy, let me tell you,
Maybe later. I need to find a way out of here.
Новый персонаж. Ворон. Ворон — саркастичная магическая птица, которая несколько лет путешествовала по всей Аркадии и переживала невероятные приключения со своим лучшим другом, человеческой самкой Эйприл Райан. Больше 10 лет назад Эйприл спасла ворона от участи быть предметом для обозрения. Вместе они спасли баланс между мирами-близнецами, но их пути разошлись до того, как Эйприл примкнула к мятежникам. Незадолго до смерти Эйприл они снова встретились и примирились, а ворон до сих пор думает, что Эйприл жива. Ему никто не сказал! Чат, ему никто не сказал! Уже год прошел, даже больше. А он не знает. Блин. Ворон повстречал Зои во время ее первого визита в Аркадию, и хотя их дружба даже близко не так крепка, как между Вороном и Эйприл, они все равно друг другу нравятся. Он не знает. Он не знает. Так. Что-то почитаем. Так. Турник не читали? Этот год продолжает доставлять, я назову доставляющий год. Мы начали с ком, потом выяснилось, что моя подруга была суицидальным подрывником, а я снова оказалась в больнице. Привет, модная пересадка кожи. Прощай, великолепный хвост. Не могу дождаться, что еще принесет 2220 год. Огромное богатство, прекрасный секс и много-много вкусной выписки, предполагаю. Да, лето было долгим, а теперь я торчу в своей квартире с запретом доступа в сеть, хреновой едой и без возможности убраться из пропасти. Кроме того, я еще и без работы. Мира меня уволил голосовым сообщением. Голосовым сообщением шикарно. Но я не расстраиваюсь, пропасть в полной изоляции, поэтому работы все равно нет. Поставив меня на работе было ей не по карману. Хотя она могла уведомить меня и лично, ну ладно. Я вообще-то удивлена, что я еще не пыталась в глубокой сильной депрессии. Может, они что-то добавляют в пайки? Если так, спасибо вам, наши великолепные корпоративные боссы. Говоря о психическом здоровье, мне так и не удалось связаться с Романом. Мне сказали, что он заходил проведать меня в больницу, но я была покрыта трансплантами и, наверное, выглядела хреново. Думаю, он ухнул из пропасти, и это все благодаря волосам, они со всеми творят чудеса. Ага. По крайней мере, у меня все еще есть Реза, хоть он и не рядом. На данный момент это единственное позитивное в моей жизни, правда же? Ага, да, это хорошо. Было непросто, но мы справимся. Любовь все побеждает, да. Итак, что еще? Сейчас я заставляю себя все это записывать, потому что если не заставлю, и кто-нибудь найдет мое разлагающееся тело в этой гнетающей квартирке, самая вероятная причина смерти подавилась недопеченной же булочкой с синтезированным шоколадом. И никогда не узнают настоящую меня заметку для того, кто найдет мое тело, немедленно удалите этот дневник. Ладно, шутки в сторону. Правильно ли я поступила, передав данные Салли? То есть мы так ничего не добились. Барути покинул Европолис, я потеряла хорошего друга, Реза улетела с данными в Исландию, и Десница пока что не может их публиковать. Салли пропал неизвестно куда, стараясь все исправить после того, как синдикат их прикрыл. Так. Вокруг настоящий хаос, и я чувствую свою вину. Может, было лучше отдать данные Барути? Если бы я так поступила, может, история уже увидела бы свет. Нет. Нет. Это было бы очень плохим решением, я говорю. Я это уже испытывала. Нет. Нет, Зоя, это было бы очень плохое решение. Но мы этого никогда не узнаем, что сделано, то сделано. Вторых шансов не бывает. Ну, только если ты не игра, где ты можешь пройти игру, потом снова переиграть. Итак, уважаемые читатели, нашедшие мое разлагающееся тело. Последние пару месяцев очень хреновые. Я ем ужасную еду, смотрю слишком много реалити-шоу, сплю по 15 часов в день, ни с кем не общаюсь. С таким же успехом я могла бы умереть. Но и плюс я успеваю много читать. Слушайте, она описала то, как люди проводили время на карантине. Не ждала. Так. Краткая пометка на случай помощи, зови, если кто дает мой адрес. Антикорп убийцы должны быть привлечены к судебной ответственности. На их совести террористический акт на пропускном пункте Ока в пропасти. Это все часть заговора с целью захватить город, заставить всех подключиться к Гримтайму. Я знаю, что я должна сделать. Надо найти доказательства и затем вернуться в Дринтайм, в тот другой мир, в Аркадию. Что бы здесь ни происходило, это связано с тем, что происходит там, и все события переплетаются. Меня звали, пора откликнуться. Не знаю, буду ли я еще обновлять этот дневник. Если все это все, что от меня осталось, надеюсь, я смогла хотя бы что-нибудь изменить. И еще, если вы где-нибудь собираетесь напечатать мое фото, постарайтесь найти то, на котором я до пересадки кожи. Да.
Hey, do you remember meeting me in a dream?
I remember dreaming about you last night. Wait. How do you know about my dream?
It was my dream too.
You're invading my dreams now? Oh. Oh, God of Ravens, I hope you didn't see the one with the chickens and,
Did Abnaxis say anything more after I left?
The lumpy fella who looks like he's been repeatedly beaten with an enormous ugly stick? Yes, he did. To be honest, I can't follow what he says half the time, but it was something to the effect of, "Bring her here. You will have brought her here. You will bring her here. You had to have will be," etc., etc., etc. I believe the basic theme was, you know, something about bringing someone somewhere. But don't hold me to that.
That place in the dream, where is it?
You're asking me? I have no idea. I had a dream, that's all. It was a big white space. That could be literally anywhere. I'm guessing the North Pole?
I don't think that's it.
The South Pole?
Abnaxis said something about the children of the Purple Mountains. The Ula.
Ooh, no. You never heard of them. But the Purple Mountains, those should be easy to find.
Oh, you know where it is?
No, but come on, Purple Mountains. Most mountains are gray or white, not a whole lot of purple ones around. I'm sure they'll be easy to spot.
Yeah, no, it sounds like we'll need some help with that.
We? Look, I don't know where this we thing came from. I am doing just fine on my own. Also, I definitely don't need another adventure. I'm done with adventures. From now on, I'm an unadventurous bird. No, you go off and find help for yourself. It's nice seeing you again.
Abnaxis told you to bring me there.
In a dream. A dream. If I was going to start taking advice from my dreams, I'd be in a whole heap of troubles.
It wasn't just a dream. It was a vision.
Dreams, visions, nightmares, hallucinations, they all belong under the same general heading of really bad ideas.
Well, I don't have anything else to go on, so I guess that's where I'm heading. The Purple Mountains. Crow must be here for a reason, or I'm where Crow is for a reason. It can't just be chance. I mean, he popped up in my dream vision thing. This means something.
Давайте походим, посмотрим. О, тут залетели тоже наверх. Мы отсюда пришли как раз.
Last time I came here, this was your typical cozy fairy tale tavern. Now it's positively dystopian. Hey, is this the darkest timeline? It's a lot quieter than it was the last time I visited. I wonder if theoretically blind Bob's still around.
Теперь он Боб, который видит. Так. Дверь заперта, наверное.
No handle. I can't open it.
No handle. Ага.
Wait, how do I get out of here?
Do you have wings?
Seriously?
Then I don't know.
Right.
А крылья-то как помогут? Ага,
It
дыра.
doesn't look like anyone's taking care of this place anymore. I mean, that's an actual hole in the roof.
А если пододвинуть что-нибудь и залезть?
The only way out of here, unless I somehow gained the power of flight on my trip across. I did not. I guess I need Crow's help to do whatever it is I have to do. He's my officially assigned sidekick. From what I know of legends and fairy tales, every adventurer must have one.
Нет, нет. Я другую вещь делала. Я все еще не знаю, что делать.
Why are you living here, Crow?
Так.
Where else would I go?
Просто им поболтать
I'm a
можно.
bird between nests. I haven't quite figured out my future yet. Basically, I'm homeless. Don't look at me. Don't judge.
I'm not judging. I'm homeless too. That's why I have to do this. I need to fix things.
Мне нравится ее прическа.
Reality, dreams, the world, my life. Something, anything, everything, I don't know, whatever I'm supposed to be doing to just get back to being me.
I can totally relate to all of that. Have you found a way out of here yet?
Так. Ладно, поболтали по максимуму. Мне нужно найти ручку дверную, наверное. И прикрутить ее. Если она не хочет подвинуть несколько вещей и пытаться вылезти через окно. В принципе, вот эти вот стульчики подвинуть.
I need to be out there, not in here. I'm a girl on a mission. No handle. I can't open it.
Хотя, может быть, она с другой стороны заколочена. Мы же не знаем.
This doesn't bode too well for the rest of my trip to Arcadia.
У меня с собой ничего нет.
There's dust everywhere. The inn must have closed down a while ago. I wonder what happened to the proprietor, Ben Rime. She helped me out first time I came here. At least it's not raining.
It's not raining.
It doesn't look like anyone's taking care of this place anymore. That's an actual hole in the roof.
Я не пойду смотреть прохождение, я догадаюсь. Я смогу.
Talking bird, wisecracking companion of adventuring women, occasional chauvinist, but maybe the avian society is less progressive, so I forgive him. It's too grimy to see anything through, but there's daylight and the streets don't look too busy. These are both good things.
Есть какие-нибудь идеи?
There's something up there.
Опа.
What is that?
Ворон, 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 ворон. Помоги, пожалуйста.
Hey, Crow, can you check out that metal thingy up there?
Это ручка, что ли?
The door handle I removed in order to get some privacy and... Oh.
Ага.
One door handle coming right up. I mean, down.
Понятно. А нафига ты ее туда унес вообще? Положил бы ее, не знаю, вот туда. Туда ты ее зачем унес, а? Может, не поддается без ручки, не знаю. Я бы так попыталась. А, это замок. А, такая ручка. С замком. Поэтому, похоже, не открывалась. А выбить она ее не сможет. Она слишком слабая для этого. Вероятно. Ну и просто не хочет себя отбить. Плечи. Плечи. Ну да, плечи, руки. Я просто думала, там толкабельная дверь такая. Поэтому тоже у меня был вопрос, почему ей нужна ручка. А то скрываешься.
thought you were staying put.
In this godforsaken pigeon's nest? I'm done living like a gnatcatcher and not having any adventures. It was fun for a while, but I'm ready to live again.
Yay!
So what exactly is this thing we're doing?
Finding someone who can help me get to the Purple Mountains and the first Dreamer.
And what kind of adventure are we talking about here? A light stroll along safe, well-lit streets, camping out in the woods under mostly clear skies? Facing potentially life-threatening dangers on perilous mountain paths?
I'd say that last one is a distinct possibility.
Oh, great. That's great. Already regretting this.
Так. Там написано Journey Man закрыт. Но всех тех, кто сюда раньше приходил часто, мы приглашаем в петуха и котенка. Находится на Айрат-авеню возле южных ворот. Ульвик. The Ever, не знаю.
I feel better having Crow around, even though I'm not sure what he can do. Still, a useless sidekick is better than no sidekick. I'm not saying he's useless.
Как же он
Is
прикольно
there a
голову двигает.
plan, or are we just winging it? Boom-ching.
Depends. Are the rebels still around?
I've heard mentions of rebels, yes, mostly preceded by cursing and followed by loud calls for slit throats and severed heads.
That's our plan then. Find the rebels. Any idea where we can find the rebels?
Вон там вот.
I've only been back a couple of months and I've mostly been nesting, so no idea.
Great. Wait, nesting? Isn't that something only...
Stop! Let me stop you right there. And let's never speak of this again.
What's this?
Вот только
The
сейчас заметила.
tournament is closed, but all patrons and well-wishers are welcome at the Rooster and Kitten on Iread Avenue near Southgate. And here's a drawing of a rooster and a kitten, just to avoid any confusion, I guess.
That's right. A pussy riding a kitten on a cock, a rooster. Is it just me, or is that,
Not just you.
Good.
Well, this is as good a clue as any. To the cock and... the rooster and kitten we go.
Как же они пытаются пошутить про это,
The
боже.
tournament is closed, but patrons
готовы
and
ее
well-wishers
выбить.
are welcome at the Rooster and Kitten on Iread Avenue near... Well, I remember some of it. Things do look a little different. I guess they're... But, you know, wow. Also, Ulvik the Ever-Thirsty. Does every name come with an adjective in this place? Zoe the Perennially Lost. It's written in an alien language. I've no idea what that says. I guess the magical translation only works with voice.
Да нет. Вот, смотри, тут написано слова. Ты тоже понимаешь. Там, наверное, именно древний язык какой-нибудь. Но нет. Как же все пытаются пошутить про название таверны?
I fit right in with the locals.
Ну, вполне, да. Выглядишь как довольно богатое место. Если честно. Почему F? А, типа нужно туда идти. Я не хочу туда идти, я хочу побегать. Дай посмотреть. Мы за Зоей особо не смотрели. Я сам мы ночью уходим, поэтому... Дайте погулять. Тут закрыто.
What are those called again? Old Wayne, Alwang, something like that. They're docile, like giant hippos. Wait, are hippos docile or are they deadly? I think deadly. Great.
Ну, они прикольно. У тебя же нет вопроса, то, что я тут хожу, гуляю? Как же модельки появляются. Кстати, да, напоминаю, что у нас Тайный Санта проходит в Дискорде. Можно вписаться, это будет очень весело. Ну, как там? Тайный Санта в Пейнте. Те, кто не вписался, вписывайтесь, это очень весело. Вам понравится.
Rustic, like something out of a Miyazaki movie. I could see myself living here. I don't think anyone's living here, but it can't hurt to check.
Откроется.
I don't think anyone's living here, but it can't hurt to check.
Надо еще на что-то побайтить у вас. Чатик. Ну, я не знаю на что. Бейт слева вверху прекрасно висит. Но... Так. Сегодня 20-е. Завтра я пойду кое-что делать.
I like their style. Maybe I can introduce a line of Arcadia-influenced fashion when I get back.
Завтра пойду просить по одной штуке.
They're preparing for a shindig of some kind. Any celebration that involves burning large sacks of hay is guaranteed success in my book. I keep overhearing people talking about the reaping. This must all be part... It looks like they're getting ready to celebrate Reap Moon's Eve.
Так, вот видишь, так ломается чуть.
A map of the city. This could be useful.
Что вы на меня смотрите так? Так уныленько.
People look friendly enough, but I only see humans, no magicals. What happened to them? Dorothy, you're not in Kansas anymore. Maybe they do have creatures like this in Kansas, I wouldn't know. Kansas is a weird place.
Так, давай посмотрим туда.
These pipes are everywhere. I'm sure they weren't here the last time around.
Это за дверью или за стеной, интересно? Кто-то играет.
So, how's business?
Pretty good. I mean, reaping's a great time for me. Plenty of customers. Even if those farmers are tight-fisted, they bring their own food into the city.
They ought to do something about that.
How? I mean, farmers bring food into the city. That's what they do. That's, you know, their whole thing.
Yeah, but still.
No, that makes no sense at all. I mean, that's what the bloody reaping is all about. Farmers harvest their crops, bring the produce into the city, sell it, and come Reap Moon Eve, we all enjoy the feast of reaping.
I know, but is that what we really want from those peasants?
Well, yes. Yes, it is.
Жалко, таких диалогов, даже субтитров нет. Хотя по английскому оставили бы субтитры. Похоже, их в принципе нет. Не было таких субтитров.
I fit right in with the locals.
Эвелин, Риана. Кевин
I like their
Йоки.
style. Maybe I can introduce a line of Arcadia-influenced fashion when I get back. If I have time after saving the world, I'll come back for some bread with jam and dancing around bonfires.
Слушай, я знаю, почему у них имена есть. Я прям уверена. Наверное, это одна из наград на Кикстартере была. Что какого-нибудь NPC назовут твоим именем. И поэтому у NPC таких есть имена. Даже если это не так важно. Для сюжета. Вообще, в принципе, не важно для сюжета. Это, наверное, какие-нибудь, кто довольно много донатил. Поэтому у них есть имена. Вот на что. Не у всех понятно.
I wish I had wings. I could just fly to the Purple Mountains. After I get some proper directions. The Rooster and Kitten. This is it, my first stop. Hopefully someone here will know something about the Resistance. I'm going inside. Wait for me?
What else can a free bird do? I need the open sky over my head. Or at least a proper hole in the roof. I'll be right here. Or over there. Where there's cheese and... Ooh, is that a bread crust?
Где?
Don't look at me.
I'm not. I'm going in.
Хорошо. У меня... Я нажала кнопку, и ничего не происходило. Так.
People drinking in pubs looks the same everywhere. Aside from clothes, and the drinks, and the whole ambience. It's not that crowded here. It's a nice place, but maybe it's too early in the day.
А можешь посмотреть на название? Похоже, нет.
That must be Ulvik the ever thirsty. He does look like he could drink a lot.
Welcome to the Rooster and Kitten.
Hey, greetings. Well, met?
What?
What? I don't know. I'm foreign.
You don't say. From where exactly? I'm a traveller myself, but I can't quite place the accent.
I have no idea. I wish I'd taken those improv classes now. I'm just going to wing it. Say something. Say anything.
Слушай, мне кажется, вот эти комментарии к этим вариантам ответа просто по очереди, как будто должно быть в голове. Так, с запада пришли Азади. Мы, наверное... Так, мы сейчас на севере. Так, мы жили в Касабланке. Касабланка находится на африканском континенте. Я думаю, она южнее, чем Аркадия в любом случае, поэтому да, мы как бы с юга.
Southwards, like all the woods, way south, as far as south goes. Nowhere near this place at all.
Nowhere south is near here. South goes all the way to the other side of the world. Whereabouts in the south would this be then? The islands, the Southlands?
Не придирайся, блин.
Further, much further. It's very hot down there. You've probably never been.
Oh, I enjoy the heat. Even Mercuria in summer isn't hot enough for me. I've travelled the Southlands quite extensively, so maybe I've...
Then you've probably been, yes, but I don't like talking about it. Family, blood, bad blood. I'm happy to have left all of the bad blood behind me.
I see. Well, I wouldn't want to rip open old wounds. So what'll it be today?
I'm sorry, what?
You know, you're not the first person confused by that question, even though, by all appearances, this is a drinking establishment. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Is it my demeanour? Do I not appear appropriately barkeepish?
No, you're absolutely barkeepish. You exude publicanism. Drinks. Beer. These clothes are warm and itchy, and I'm in dire need of refreshments. There appear to be festivities going on in the city. When in Rome? What do you order in an old-timey tavern?
Чат, что мы будем пить? Выбирайте, чатик. Что мы пьем? Нечто сладкое фруктовое просим. Просим пиво, холодное газированное или что-то местное. Как вы считаете, что мы должны заказать? Я думаю, это ни на что не влияет, но все равно. Выбирайте. Это должно быть забавно, весело. Как мы будем объяснять, что такое холодное газированное? Я не уверена, что здесь есть газировки вообще, в принципе. Что мы хотим? Она еще так объясняла, откуда мы. Забавно. Вообще без подозрений. Никаких подозрений. Так что мы пьем? Чат не хочет решать,
These cold
поэтому
beer.
мы...
I wouldn't say no to a festive drink with a tiny umbrella in it.
I beg your pardon? Why would liquid need cover from the rain?
Should have seen that one coming. Do you have something tall and sweet and not too strong? Preferably with pieces of fruit attached to it.
How about a mug of watered-down apple cider with an onion in it?
That also works.
Are you certain you're in the right place?
Not at all.
Honesty. Ha! I like it. It's all too rare these days. From your attire and, well, all of you, I'd say you're probably looking for a place up High Hall, not down here, dockside. This is a rough neighborhood and, well, you do stand out in my usual crowd of ne'er-do-wells, and standing out isn't always a good thing these days.
I'm certain this place has some connection with the Resistance. I should keep him talking. Maybe he's right, or maybe he's just trying to get rid of me. I can always explore for a bit and come back later.
Это нужное место, мы знаем всё.
This is my kind of place. I'm into dives. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
Oh, that's the nicest thing anyone said about my pub in a long time.
Really? Maybe it's a language thing.
So what else can I help you with, young lady?
The city has changed quite a bit since my last visit. Fewer non-humans and more pipework. I wonder why they're flying those kites above. Are the red kites significant in some way?
Kites? You mean the dragons? They're traditional, but it's frowned upon. See, these days they're more of a symbol. They represent magic. The balance, the Draig kin. And they represent resistance to the Azadi, to the new laws, to the exile of magicals. If you're caught with a dragon, or even if you stand too close to someone flying a dragon, the guards will arrest you. You will be punished. Best to ignore them and avoid trouble, because that's what those dragons are. Trouble.
He mentioned something about a ceremony at the tower. I've only seen humans so far. There used to be blue people, furry people, non-human people. Where are they? This pub was not called the Rooster and Kitten the last time I was here. The city has changed. It's been a while since I was here last. What's new?
Given your age, pardon me, I didn't mean to presume. Perhaps your last visit wasn't so long ago.
Oh, a year and a half, at least.
At least? Well, there's no old town anymore. They burned the ghetto to the ground and shipped non-humans off to the islands. Also, the Azadi have built a network of metal tubes. It's everywhere. No one knows what it's for, but there it is. It's supposed to make things efficient. And they finished their tower. It's cordoned off until next week's grand ceremony, but it's an impressive structure. Tallest in all the Northlands, they say.
This pub was not called the Rooster and Kitten the last time I was here. Didn't this used to be the...
The cock and puss. Someone's bright idea of a joke. Oh, we all get it. The cocky cockerel with a permanent frown on his face. Clever wordplay. Look at us, aren't we punny?
Yeah, wait, what?
I didn't approve. Too clever for its own good. But the painting of a tiny pussycat with a big smile riding on top of a proud capon. That idea I could get behind. It's sweet. It's sincere. It's family friendly. It's how I like my clientele to see me.
Family friendly. Так.
There's some sort of festival going on. The Reaping? I could use a primer. I keep hearing about the Reaping. Reap Moon, Feast of Reaping.
I thought this was why you came to Mercuria.
Yes, I did. This is the reason for the coming to Mercuria, but I didn't read the literature before booking everything, and, well...
The Reaping is the harvest festival. It's when the farmers bring their produce to the city markets. We celebrate this occasion with an entire month of reveling, culminating in the Feast of Reaping on Reap Moon's Eve. It's a giving of thanks to the earth and sky, the balance, the gods and goddesses, for providing food for the dark months ahead. And it's a fantastic excuse for eating and drinking as much as you can stomach.
You mentioned something about a ceremony at the tower. What's the grand ceremony about?
It's the official unveiling of the Tube network. I reckon it's where they'll tell us all about how things will be efficient in the future. The ceremony's taking place next week, on the day of the Feast of Reaping. The emissary probably thought it'd contribute to the celebrations. Won't make much of a difference to us Mercurians, to be honest. We'll still eat too much, drink too much, and pass out in the gutters when the sun rises. I mean, it's tradition, and tradition must be honored.
I've only seen humans so far. There used to be... Where are all the magical races?
Oh, you don't know? Well, you are foreign. They've been, what's the word? Repatriated to their original homelands. Well, it's for their own good. Mercuria's a human city now. There's really no need for sorcery anymore. Well, the magicals are better off in the south, I'm sure.
You don't sound convinced.
Well, I am, sure.
I saw some soldiers on my way here. I wonder if the Azadi still have a big presence in Mercuria. The Azadi are still running the city?
Oh, they're not. The council runs the city. The emissary is... she's an advisor. Her advice is invaluable. Of great value to all of us.
Sounds like a good arrangement. And the soldiers everywhere?
For our protection and benefaction. They keep us safe from enemies, outside and inside. From rebel terrorists and the like.
If this place has a connection to the Resistance, this man would know. Hopefully he won't kick me out if I ask. What do you know about the Resistance? You know, rebels. Rebel movement. The magical insurgency? No?
We don't discuss terrorists here, madam.
Oh. Right, I'm sorry. I didn't mean... I was just curious.
Tell you what. There's someone you might want to talk to over in the smithy in City Green. It's on the far side, close to the gate into the bones. Go knock on the door. Tell them you're there to inquire about the library. But now I'm afraid I have some work to do. I've been neglecting my other customers for too long.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks for all your help. Ulvik seems like such a lovely man. He reminds me of Sully. I miss Sully. I blend in well with these folks. It's my kind of place. Rustic, low-key, cheap.
Так, когда он еще искал, я немного прослушала в Боун, рядом с Боунсом. Дойти до кузни в городском сквере. Сквер у нас где? Сквер это вот это. Ну, просто, наверное, пойдем обратно.
I feel better. I got a lead on the resistance. While I'm looking into that, there's something I want you to do. A mission.
Mission is my middle name. No, that's not true. It's Edward. Nope, also a lie. I just always wanted to be an Edward.
I need a bird's eye view of things.
Are you trying to get rid of me, Zoe?
Of course not. But I'll feel much safer if you're watching out for me up there while I'm following up on our lead down here.
I feel a swelling in my chest cavity that can only mean one thing.
Pride?
No, an imminent burp. But I will do this thing that you ask of me, and I will feign pride if you need me to.
Knock yourself out.
Geronimo! Except in reverse. A Minareg.
Так. Кузня в городском сквере.
I fit right in with the locals.
Хоншин. Блин, мне бы классно очень. Вот там вот. Ладно, пойдем обратно.
I keep overhearing people talking about the reaping. This must all be part of the harvest celebrations. They look shady. What did they do? Steal a magic hammer or something?
Проверим magicals. О. Это, кстати... Из кошачьих. Один из видов, наверное.
I don't know how I'll have everything ready in time for this evening. Petrus invited everyone at the office.
А тебя как зовут? Никак себя не зовут.
So, how's business?
Pretty good. I mean, reaping's a great time for me.
Городской сквер. Кузня, не. Где она находится? Блин, языки прикольные.
Thing. Good boy or girl.
That makes no sense at all. I mean, I must admit that I'm getting rather excited about seeing farmers harvest their crops.
If I have time after saving the world, I'll come back for some bread with jam and dancing around bonfires.
Скажи, пожалуйста, где кузня? Я тут впервые. Я не очень разбираюсь, куда идти. Да блин, иди где? Где это вообще?
I like their style. Maybe I can introduce a line of Arcadia-influenced fashion when I get back. I can tell from the etching that this man is dodgy. Honor Hilaris. What kind of name is that? A very dodgy name is what that is.
Если у вас есть какая-нибудь информация, связанная с волшебными... Блин, я не знаю, как правильно перевести. Магическими видами. Или вы прям кого... Не знаю, как перевести. Или вы прям точно знаете... Или вы знаете кого-то, у кого есть информация о поддержке или прикрытии волшебных? Пожалуйста, свяжитесь с ближайшим офисом Азади. Greetings. Где можно найти кузню? Так. Это дом Блакуса. Это городской сквер. Но где здесь кузня? Опа.
Ye old smithy. No, that's not what it says. It just says blacksmith. This is not a Renaissance fair, Zoe. No magical medieval town without a blacksmith. That much I know.
В какую из дверей мне стучаться?
There's no one home.
Наверное, вот эту. Неправда.
Hello, I'm here about the library. I know, it's a weird opener, but I was told that this is...
О, постой, а это не
We're
племянник
inside.
Бенрима, случайно? Я не помню, как он выглядит. По-моему, это ее племянник, нет? Ой, снова это.
Harmy knows
Knows what, exactly?
that Kian is alive. And Shadow knows what else he told the General.
They spoke.
My men saw the General entering the engine room in the green. Alvani was spotted leaving the house soon after. They were alone in there with one of the engineers. Ferdaus, I believe his name is. He's nowhere to be found. Harmy must have stowed him away somewhere. A witness!
So he knows that you've lied to him. Oh, he will not confront you with this yet. Not until he knows why and what we're planning.
Yes, Harmy is as clever as a rock snake and twice as deadly.
We need to get rid of him. Mother Utana, too. He must have told her.
They're thick as thieves. The only question is, have they informed the first?
Not without more evidence. There's still time.
You're speaking of assassination.
What else would you suggest? We crossed the line long ago, Vamon. There's no way back.
I can't just walk into Harmy's cell and cut his throat.
It needs to look like an accident. The ceremony.
It's a week from now. We can't afford to wait.
We can't afford to be hasty. Until he has concrete evidence of our treachery, the General will continue his investigations. The ceremony, then. We kill them both and make it look like the work of the Resistance.
But if he acts before then, I need to be ready. I need to inform those who are loyal to...
Hush. Come here, my sweet. Don't worry. We will survive this. We always survive. We've worked too hard to fail now. The engine will be ours. The Northlands will be ours. The General's men will pull back to Azadir. The Council will not mount another campaign. They cannot afford it. They lack the support of the people. And then we return in triumph, carrying the light of the goddess, and we destroy our enemies. We rule Azadir, as we've always planned. We will not fail, my love. I will be Empress, and you, my supreme commander. This is the will of the goddess. I know it is. I know it.
Да-да-да. Так и будет, конечно. Конечно, так и будет.
What is this
Ох,
place? Where are you taking me? Can someone please say something? You are the Resistance, right? You know, instead of abducting me, you could have just asked nicely. I would have come with you. I wanted to come with you. Ugh, not talking? Fine. Take me to your leader. I've always wanted to say that.
Shepard's busy. She'll talk to you later.
So now you are speaking to me? Good. I'd like to... Wait, I remember that man. Isn't that...
Stop talking. Keep walking.
But I know him.
Shut up.
Absolutely not. No. You cannot leave Mercuria now. If you go to Guienne...
What if they find you? They'll kill you.
So they kill me. I understand the risks, Enu.
I know you want to protect him, but he is one child. If you end up dead, what do we do?
You carry on. You're stronger now. You can fight them.
You know that's not true. The General has brought more troops from Azadir. Our situation is precarious.
I'll go with him. And make sure he stays alive.
What? You will not.
And we lose the both of you? We were lucky we didn't lose more people when Old Town burned. It's only a matter of time before the Azadi make a decisive strike against us.
Boys, I'm as soft-hearted as a Zidling schoolgirl, and Bip's my friend too, but I agree with Shepard. We can't risk it.
It's not just about the boy. If I go to Guienne, to the camps, I will find evidence of what they're doing to the Magicals. And if General Harmy and Mother Utana learn the truth of what's being done to innocent creatures, perhaps they'll...
Creatures?
He didn't mean it like that. Right, Kian? You didn't mean it like that.
He's shown that he doesn't consider Magicals to be people. We still remember that child-molesting Azadi officer you let go.
People. Women, children, the defenseless. If Harmy and Utana learn the truth, they may have a change of heart. They may pull their support. We can't win this war on our own. Vermon and Saya are too strong. With Harmy's men on their side, they'll be unbeatable. But if we undermine this support, even if Harmy does not join our side, our chances will improve. Force me to stay, and we only delay the inevitable. Let me go, and we could win this war.
You don't make it easy for me to lead, Kian. But maybe it's time I let you make the decisions. I won't stand in your way.
I don't like this one bit. When are you leaving?
Right away. If I can sneak on board a cloud ship leaving for the islands tonight. Which means there's not a lot of time.
Well, don't let me stand in your way. Go be a hero or whatever.
Shepard's always been the heart and soul of the Resistance, but she's taken a step back lately, leaving me to make the difficult decisions. I've spent more time with Enu since I spared that officer's life, mostly because Liko's been avoiding me like the Dalmari plague. There are still enough books here to fill hundreds of long evenings and sleepless nights. I've read a number of them, though many are written in languages I've yet to learn.
You're not leaving without me.
You're needed here, Liko.
Those prisoners, they are my people.
Imprisoned by mine. This is almost certainly a suicide mission. If the Resistance loses us both, they stand no chance against the Tower.
If you die, I will celebrate your death. But I will never be their leader. You've proven yourself. They need you. Go. And stay alive. For them. For all of us.
You still plan to kill me after?
Of course.
Well, I wouldn't want to miss that. Relations between us have been strained since I spared that officer's life.
Ну, блин. У нас есть информатор.
The commons are through there, along with the kitchens and more cells and storage spaces. The Enclave is a big place.
Постой, а он, значит, не идет с нами, и у нас не будет одного разговора? Я точно знаю, что если он идет с нами на корабль, то будет один разговор с ним.
They're bringing magicals through that gate and onto the cloud ship. That cloud ship's headed to Gien with a new batch of prisoners. I must get on board.
Нет. Второе прохождение будет когда-нибудь не скоро, если оно будет. Не знаю, если у него будет скучно, я буду так. Надо что-нибудь пройти второй раз. А так вы сами пройдете игру. Так, я пока что выключаю голос.
When's this ship taking off?
In a few minutes, I think. It's fully loaded, barely any room in the hold.
Is that the last of the magicals, then?
From the ghetto, yeah. I mean, there are still stragglers. I see them around walking freely like they're actual people and not animals. That's disgusting.
Oh, well, they're not really animals, are they? They're like intelligent. At least some of them.
No, they're filthy animals. Good riddance to them.
Well, I don't know.
They led the magicals through that gate to the cloud ship.
Last year at the Rooster. She seemed nice.
You'll want to be careful talking about your love for the magicals. What do you want? You're not supposed to be here. Bugger off before we arrest you. You'll want to be careful talking about your love for the magicals. There's a reason they're being shipped off to the camps, you know.
Oh, never mind.
Anyway, you should be up there keeping watch, not down here talking to me.
Honor Hilaris has posted these bills everywhere. He's serious about his run for office. Under his leadership, the City Watch will fester and rot. Without that proud cock and the delightful little puss riding on it, the Resistance would be in a dark place indeed. Oh, goddess, forgive me, I keep doing that. The wreaths are part of the Harvest Festival tradition. They're keeping Ireed Avenue closed at night, and the Tower Square remains inaccessible until next week's ceremony.
Who's there?
An Azadi grocery store. They sell foodstuffs from the motherland. It's popular with homesick military men. There's food left on the table. They've put up ornaments all over town for the Festival of Reaping. Harvest season is important in the Northlands. That lever operates the portcullis.
Hey, we got a rebel here!
He's not paying attention. I could probably sneak up on him.
Keon? Where are you? Oh, no, no. You're not going after him. He's not your responsibility. None of this is on you, Keon.
It's not just the one life, Anna. It's not just Bib. The Azadi take the Magicals to the islands. They're not given passage to the Southlands. They never come back. It's all a lie. The old and the young families sent away to die, forgotten by everyone. That ends now. I refuse to forget. The Resistance will persevere without me. I'm not really one of them. I never was, I never will be. I'm Azadi.
You're Azadi. So what? I'm not saying what they're doing is acceptable, but are you going to free every Magical on your own? Take on the entire Azadi army single-handed? You're being stupid and emotional, and you're being selfish. You're leaving us when we need you the most. You're leaving me. Again.
What do you mean by...
My name isn't Anna. I use a different name in every city. It's safer that way. In Sadir, I was Elena, but I never told you my name. You don't recognize me. That's fair, I've changed. You haven't, except for the, you know, it's a good look for you.
You're the girl I saved from Vamon's gang.
Yeah, I'm the girl. What, that's it? I spent every day these past 20 years thinking about you, and I'm the girl. Oh, I feel so special now.
Forgive me, Anna. Elena. I do remember you. Vamon was trying to...
Hurt me. And they would have killed me too if it hadn't been for you. You risked everything and you stood up for me. That was the first time anyone had shown me any kindness. You brought me to Mother Utana, and she took care of me for a while. I watched you from a distance for years, until I was forced to leave Sadir. But I knew I'd find you again someday, Kiana Varney.
That was... a long time ago. I was a different person.
No. You were a different person in between, but now... Now you are the boy I knew, from all those years ago. The boy with his eyes and heart wide open. The boy who risked his life for others. The boy who... Oh, gods damn it. This is why you have to go. Not because you're Azadi, or because you're the Apostle, or the great hero of the Resistance, or because of your goddess, or because you're selfish. You have to go because this is who you are. The boy who saved my life.
Will you help them while I'm gone?
This isn't my war, Keon.
Maybe not. But it is mine. And I believe what happens here will change the balance for all time to come.
I didn't know you believed in the balance.
I didn't. Will you help the Resistance in my absence?
Fine. Fine. I'll help them.
What was that for?
For love, you idiot. I've loved you since you lifted me out of that gutter and saved my life. I've loved no one else.
I don't know if I can...
It's taken me over 20 years to find you. You'd better fucking come back, or believe me, Kiana Varney, I will go to the first mountain and drag you back, kicking and screaming, to the world of the living.
Kian! Do not leave without me! Quick, pull me up!
I could use his help on this. Take my hand! Hold on!
Why did you pull me up?
You begged me to.
You're infuriating.
Because I pulled you up?
Because you continue to give me no reason to hate you.
Aside from murdering your father in front of you.
Well, aside from that...
В этом баннере я просто не понимаю, блин.